foot and talked, it would sound like quieter as well.
Quiet.
Yeah, it's like
Because I always leave my mic like a good
there's like a very
foot and a
specific
half away from
spot
my
you have
mic,
to stay
or
in.
from my mouth.
I guess so. Yeah. I adjusted a bit.
Get a new mic or something?
No one is the same mic.
Like the microphone? Like one you hold like that?
Yeah, this
Okay.
one.
Mark's gonna show up with that karaoke one he brought to my place.
The rock band microphone. He's so.
He's just gonna be just so echoey.
Mm-hmm. What mic was he using before?
Mark?
Snowball.
Okay.
I think it was Snowball for Mark.
Oh yeah.
What's good?
Same one I have.
Hey,
Mhm.
okay.
What have you been up to, TJ?
Nothing much. I mean, working. Working retail with the classic, and then making games. This week I took a little break though. I've been playing so much Tekken recently.
Which one?
8, the newest one. Yeah. The game is really fun, really hard, really frustrating, but really fun.
Would you remember which Tekkens are on the PS4? Or sorry, PS2?
PS2, 5. I think you and I think we're thinking of 5.
Are we? Okay.
I think both of us are thinking of 5 because there's been a lot of them. Did you play with like you have to play as 2 people, or was it just the one? You control the one guy.
You could, yeah, 2 as well. Mainly 2, but you had like one where you like go up and fight like harder and harder people.
Would you like swap between them?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's not 1v1, but is it like 2v2 or is it 1v1?
It might be 2v2.
Okay, you're thinking of Tekken Tag. I didn't play that one. I played
Oh wait, no,
I
what?
played Tekken 5. Tekken Tag is where it's 2v2.
Was it 2? No, I didn't play with 2v2. They had like multiple life things though. Like if you get knocked out.
Oh yeah, multiple lives, then that sounds like Tekken 5 because Tekken 5 is standard 1v1. Tekken Tag is.
Because I remember that shirtless dude with like the camouflage pants. I would choose the shit out of him all the time.
Shirtless dude with a camouflage pants. Is this Eddie Gordo? Was he black?
Yes, yeah. He was my man. I like choosing him when I have the chance.
Did he have dreadlocks? Eddie Gordo. Yeah, that guy is a menace in Tekken 8. He's really easy to play too. You actually just play one button and you just pwn noobs. It's really fun.
Probably where I liked him. I was a dumb little kid though when I played it. I would play him and my sister would play that Chun Yu or is it not Chun Yu? Is it Chao Yu? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. And I would always whoop her ass.
Yeah, if someone ever says, "Hey, JJ, you want to play Tekken 8?" and they have Eddie Gordo, you will win. Just press. You will find a single button to press. You just keep pressing that button, and very likely the whole party does not know how to deal with it. You will win. It's lit. Dude, Dragon Age is free on Epic right now.
What's up? You're muted.
What the?
What's up, gang? Sorry, this guy's a complete dumbass.
Yo, I like this guy. I like dumb.
Oh, dude, this guy's an e-spot. Dude, you just doxed him. You just doxed my boy.
that guy's the podcaster.
Is my role? Is
Yeah, that's the guy with the hoodie too.
I have a hoodie? Yeah.
Oh,
The hoodie. The good. Oh.
Yeah, I got a hoodie. Well, EJ's out.
Wait, who was that?
Just a friend of his.
Buddies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Coworker as well. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, coworker as well.
Ah, okay.
Like that does not look like EJ.
I thought it was Leonard. I thought it was Leonard for a second. I'm like, oh, is this Leonard? I don't remember what Leonard looks like. I never met him yet.
Isn't Leonard like
different?
I never met him. I don't know him. Right? So I don't have the
ref.
reference. I just know everyone's like, you and Leonard would get along cool. And I'm like, oh, cool. I get along with almost anybody I can think of.
This is true.
I don't even think he hangs out with
Yeah.
EJ ever.
Brother.
Hey.
Oh,
Where's the rock band mic?
Yeah, man. You gotta have like a hot switch for the different mics.
You're gonna wait for me to what?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Things are getting sexual over there.
yeah. It'll go by in like real fucking quick.
Oh, they're definitely getting sexual over there.
Wait, EJ, are you on the bus right now?
It's an E spot.
Mhm.
Oh, what the?
Nice basket.
I saw the
Yeah, nice basket in the
And
background.
that chain.
in your closet.
Oh, I was like, do I have a basket? No, Mark's fade.
Mark's green screen effect.
No, yeah, I mean.
I still haven't seen that
right-
movie.
right now, yeah.
You know, I was thinking like on Tuesday I missed it, but on Tuesday I think I wanna or every for the next 3 Tuesdays I wanna watch a Lord of the Rings movie. I have not watched it.
Yeah, you should have joined me.
Yeah, when we were
Bro,
watching it earlier, everyone was dogging us, but we were like, yeah, it's good, man, it's
Where?
good. I thought,
No, he wasn't. No, Jay, he wasn't there. We were talking about the Christmas Airbnb hangout.
yeah,
TJ wasn't there.
the Airbnb.
I
No,
was
he
not
wasn't
there. I was
Oh,
not
you're
there.
right, he wasn't there.
there.
That's
I wasn't
right.
there. Yeah, I was
Well,
My
not
bad.
they're part of it, right?
Jay, was that part?
Is
No,
he?
He visited
No,
for a
no,
bit.
no, I
I
don't think so.
didn't. I wasn't
Um,
into Airbnb at all because I was struggling financially.
Mm.
No shot I could keep up with
Oh.
the Airbnb and the independent expenses.
Wasn't there a hangout where you like came and like left after a bit?
Other than my place?
That one I said I was going to, but I never showed up.
Okay.
Just because I was with my girlfriend and we just ran out of time.
Any word of Rouse coming?
He said E, right? The seal.
he said E.
He
Yeah,
said
he said
E?
E.
Well, like
Just
Lord
E.
Farquaad mean? Markiplier mean?
Yeah.
Market.
Yeah, when they like shove his face on Lord Farquaad. Oop, Lord Farquaad.
You know, someone showed me a video of the entire movie of Shrek, but every time Shrek takes a step, it gets like X percentage faster.
Yeah, I think I saw that too on YouTube though. That was funny.
It's
Take
really
a,
funny.
the take a step one.
Yeah, every time
Oh,
Shrek
yeah.
takes a step.
Have you seen the one where it's like
Yeah.
the whole movie in Guitar Hero? So you're like playing Guitar Hero
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
hour or something, and while the movie's
I
going
think
in
I
the
remember.
background.
Yeah, I think Asai uploaded that.
Jay, what's the one we watched? Shed.
Shit, we all those shitty YouTube poops, or like what was the Harry Potter one that was really funny? Something boot.
Oh, I don't know. It's the one who Mead showed us. I don't know where. Yeah, it's weird of Mead. Where is he? He said he would join, right?
Yeah. Who are we down? We're down Pat. We're down EJ technically.
Anyone interested in that new Assassin's Creed game that's coming out? Because I've never played an Assassin's Creed game, and I have like the older ones too, the good ones. But this one looks cool. The new one that's coming out.
I like
looks
I like playing Assassin's Creed as a series, but I don't get excited until they go on a decent sale.
Oh, you want to see? You want to see it get?
Yeah, because I played the shit out of Odyssey,
Mm.
and I played a lot of 4 and then left because there was other games I was playing at the time.
Do you know
but-
what the new one is?
No, I don't.
Someone
I've heard
said
it's the
yeah,
different
right.
formula and people are iffy about it.
I'm not sure about iffy, but I think it's because I think aesthetically, it's attracting a lot of people.
Aesthetically, is it like not realistic?
No, it
Or-
is realistic. Just where you are. This. You want me to tell you, or do you want to see it?
Go for it.
yourself?
I mean, I'm.
It's Japan. You're a samurai.
Mm,
Yeah, you're playing with ninjas and samurais.
I think I have heard about this game a while
And
ago.
you're playing as the first black samurai.
Gotta add that inclusiveness quota.
Dude,
Exactly what
it
that
It's
is.
based on a real person.
ticks off the box.
I mean, every Assassin's Creed, that's their thing. It was based off of either a person or like a mythical thing. Or
I heard Odyssey was good though.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
I
still really
fucked so
wanna
many
play
chicks
it.
in Odyssey because like different quests could lead down that path, and
yeah, you
I
can-
accidentally stumbled upon every one, and I'm like, well, I guess I got another kid in the wraps.
Hmm. Jimby, what game are we 100%ing right now? What are you on? What's your next
Oh,
project?
I just did Ghost Runner 2, which was a terrible game.
It's terrible.
Well, it's not terrible. I didn't like it.
Okay, no, because I'm gonna play it.
Tedious?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it because I thought Ghost Runner 1 was really sick. I thought Ghost Runner 1 was kind of a bit too much for my PC, a little bit sometimes, and I did get nauseous sometimes.
Then you're not gonna like 2, because there's some really annoying like bike sequences that I think for people with motion blur it would be a nightmare. Or not motion blur, motion sickness.
Oh no, I get over it. I want to try it. So right now I'm playing Okami. Fun game.
Should I just start this podcast now, or actually 2 people are?
Yeah. Oh yeah, start it.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, so like
Because Pat said he was a maybe, correct? And EJ's obviously going to be a bit late. He's probably listening in, but he's going to be a bit late to like join maybe.
Go for it.
No, I'm gonna. I think it's best if like you just assume Pat's not coming. Let the guy rest, and he'll come if he wants.
Yeah, and Hamid, I don't know. Hamid's just AWOL.
Dude,
no, he always talks about being at the podcast and he doesn't ever show up until like halfway.
Yeah, but then there's just one time where he won't say anything and he'll just show up.
Hey, showing up is showing up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but show your work, right?
It's like clocking in and just standing still.
Either way, depending how this goes, if people show up late, I'll ask them a question or two that seems intriguing and things like that. We'll catch them up. So, official intro. Welcome everybody to the Lowerland Talkcast. And today our topic is going to be technological advancements. So AI, so ChatGPT, so anything that is, I guess, technology in general and how things are progressing into the future and creating the path and road to what we are today and what we will be in the future. So as for the first question, what technological advancements do you believe changed our lives the most as of late?
There's a lot of cop-out answers.
Because like there's cop-out answers, and I'm not saying don't say cop-out answers, because there is a lot of them. But if you have one that's a bit more specific or whatnot, say it. One thing I think, for my life especially, going with transit and that, is Google Maps. Like, it's easy to think about, but the amount, or like GPS in general, the amount of like relying on something to get somewhere, right? Either that being either driving, busing, even walking. Sometimes I've taken this path several times a day, but for some reason I feel compelled to look at the map to see if I'm going the right way or something like that.
I heard the government had the choice to keep it to themselves.
The government always has the choice to keep it to themselves. Yeah. Until they find out. Then they're like, well, okay, well, look what we just found.
Imagine they said, they kept it to themselves.
How recent are you talking about? Like the last 10 years, 20 years?
I mean, you could say something like that changed our future in like a lot, like the internet or something like that, but something broad, like lately.
I thought you meant like a recent invention.
It doesn't have to necessarily be recent. It could be any of that. I just said recent to kind of encourage the fact that it doesn't have to be something like over-encompassing, like electricity or something like that, right? The wheel really changed our lives.
How many years ago?
Because it did. It did, technically, if we're getting technical. And that could be someone's answer. Hamid's going to come and say the wheel, I'm sure. But
the tank.
Recent.
Let's start clockwise. And I'm in the bottom left corner. So I'll have Jimbo. Sure, have a go. If you have one.
It's really hard to pick one because you're like, oh yeah, we've had this in our lives for so long, or it's like, oh, is this a cop out answer because we've had it for so long? So it's really tough to find.
For sure, for sure.
Wouldn't it just be maybe the smartphone then?
That could be
Oh,
a
The
decent
smartphone.
one.
That's a cop out answer.
Or,
Yeah.
nah, pretty much a cop out answer.
It's really
Yeah.
hard to find one that's not cop out. Not gonna
It's
lie.
not.
And that's the thing. That's what I mean. Like cop out isn't
Yeah.
necessarily a bad thing, as long everyone can explain certain cop outs and things like that. So if you want to say like I said, the wheel or something like that, or like smartphones or something even obviously more recent than that, like AI or whatnot, or like getting over it by bed and bodily, that really changed my life.
That really sent you down a path. Yeah.
Yeah, downhill spiral.
You'd be so much happier nowadays.
Yeah. Or you could say like the cure for like smallpox. Because I was
First thing
able to
thought
live.
was like modern medicine.
Yeah, I mean that's a good answer. That's the one thing people
Yeah,
don't
that's a
take
good
for
answer.
granted a lot. Right?
Yeah.
It's like you're like you fundraise for charities for like you research cancer or whatever. It's
Like-
being put to good use.
And even just like the
This is
fact
it.
that people like anti-inflammatory like medication or just simple basic infection resistant, like hell, Vaseline. The fact that all that is fairly easy accessible for most people, and that is so much better than back in the day where they're just like, yeah, throw some mud on it,
Yeah,
What's that?
petroleum
You feel sick? Here, give me your blood.
Clean you out for a bit.
Yeah, let me just like
Let me siphon you.
let me shove some leeches on your stomach so they can suck out the bad blood.
Oh, you're feeling sad? Here, take this metal rod up your nose.
Wait,
That'll
you're
fix you right
you're
up.
thinking differently than other people? You're a witch. Burn. Is that should we just go with that for you, Jumbo?
Sure.
Okay. The shield?
That's all. That's all I can think of this smartphone, but I don't know what other technology thing.
Dude.
I cannot think.
How about Bluetooth?
Oh, Bluetooth.
Bluetooth.
I think one thing that sorry to cut you off, but I just wanted to say this. One thing that I also realized that was a smart move, but at the time felt really dumb to me, was getting rid of the port for headphone jacks. Yeah, because like that made people actually try out and usually almost always liked the Bluetooth headphones or things like that. It was like a quick thing, even for like people who aren't necessarily understand or know what it is, to use them and be like, this is pretty cool, and then they figure
I
out
mean,
Bluetooth
at least
from
like
that.
for Bluetooth headsets, it's like more convenient. Instead of you don't have to like
You don't
get
have to
a
worry
cable.
about like one
Yeah.
side breaking.
Right.
on
Yeah.
the other. Yeah, that's a big one.
But I
Right.
think of course the disadvantage is just latency. Like
I thought it'd be battery
Or
life.
battery
What
life.
the heck?
Mm.
My-
battery life. I mean, I don't know why my AirPods just like die within a week.
A week,
Oh.
bro? That's fucking
Wait, like
advanced,
brand
bro.
new?
Yeah, I think it was brand new. Like
Oh.
after if I don't use it for like a week or so, like the case already loses its charge. I still have like my old Jabra earphones, and the case still has charge, and I haven't like used these for like maybe
You
few months.
you should probably talk to the Apple Store about that.
I've had like
Um,
20 to 40 dollar pair of headphones that I've had for years, and I'd lose them, and then I'd buy another $20 to $40 pair, but then find like my old pair, and then I did that like 4 times. Now I have like 3 pairs, or 3 or 4 different like headset like pairs, and like 2 of them don't only have like one ear or things like that.
Yeah, y'all are saying
Yeah.
like headphone jack, but like I bought these wired ones recently. Because first of all, they're IEMs, and I wanted to try IEMs.
yeah, right.
And they're really nice so far. Also, another another big selling point as to why not get another pair of headphones, because my old pair of headphones, the right side died out completely.
I hate that. I do.
Oh yeah.
Or like one side that doesn't charge as easily as the other, so you're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's not even charged. More like it just died. I had to like tune the audio on like my knob just to like get it right. It's really really annoying. Anyways, anti-mold. That's what it is. It's because when I get angry at games, I like throw my headset.
Mm.
Like,
Oh, really?
That's probably what breaks
And
it. Yeah, I
and
throw
that's
my
why it's
headset.
broken.
Yeah, that's why it breaks. So these IEMs are anti-mold.
One time on the SkyTrain, one fell out of my ear. I stepped on it. It opened up, and I just pushed it back together. It like clipped back in, and I used it again. Like there's like wires sticking out of it, and I used it for like another month until it finally died again. And I'm like, you know what? That's okay. You deserve retirement. $20 headphones.
So it still worked. Like the side still worked.
Yeah, and
Wow.
and then a month later, the one side that didn't get stepped on by my fat ass was fine still, and the one side that I repaired, like I MacGyvered it back to life, it just finally gave out like a month afterwards. Like, oh yeah, I should not work, and then die.
Jay, I find it interesting that you said that what is it? The headphone jack removal was a good thing. 'Cause
Mhm.
I still like using wired earbuds, but just at home. Because I don't like having to worry about charging my wireless ones at home while I'm just around. So I just pop in some wired earbuds, and then when I'm out and about, that's when I use my wireless ones.
Yes, but like I stand by the fact that it was a necessary thing to like
It's an evil.
to do it. It's an evil we had to learn to I'm not gonna say get better because it's not necessarily better, but like the recognition it brought to wireless life for everybody
I
in
don't-
general.
More money.
Headbuds are like in a case, like the AirPods or
Just
Samsung.
earbuds, yeah.
No, but the case will like auto charge it if you just put it in, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Unless
Yeah,
if
that's
you
how
have like
all
the old
wireless
ones
earbuds.
where it's like you have to charge it with like an actual charging cord.
Those
No,
are really
those-
old,
those-
dude.
Oh, those are really old.
Tho-
Okay, maybe.
Those are the ones. Those are the ones that have like a battery attached to it, and you have to
Oh,
charge
yeah,
the battery.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's not actually true wireless earbud.
Like the ones that go around
Yeah.
your neck and the two wires going up, yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
ones.
Those are old now. Those are ancient.
Yeah.
They're pretty much
I still
ancient now.
do
They
them.
don't.
They were
work
only
well.
a weird middle ground when they started making people use Bluetooth.
I still see some on Amazon for like.
Yeah, no, I
Well,
see them.
Amazon, but I'm not sure about like the big shops. So I don't know if they have it.
discontinue those anymore. Okay.
Yeah, I never seen those
Maybe
in
it's
Best
just
Buys for them.
limited, not from the big brands. So
But everyone just copies the AirPod way now, right? Like
Pretty
It's
much,
more
yeah.
convenient, I guess, for them,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yeah.
perfect for me because, like, when I work, I only use one ear because I need to, know my surroundings and stuff like that. So I would just use that one, listen to podcasts or something, doing my work, and then like it would start. I'd hear that like do do do, which means it's like low battery or something. So okay, swip it, go on my other ear, and then just keep going, keep plugging along.
You can get away with having one. I thought you have to like. What do you exactly do? I thought you're like those
You can
guys.
do one and one.
Different headsets, yeah. Certain ones can't. Some I remember certain ones
Yeah.
you only like has one that connects to both, and if that one that needs connection is unplugged, this would be a
Oh
a
no,
dud.
no. I didn't mean it like you can't do it. Period. It's more like I thought you would work with like none on because like you need to focus, man. Like I thought you're like, what do you do? You're in
I'm
the
not
building,
I'm not
right?
driving a forklift or well, like when I'm driving a forklift or things like that. Yeah, I'd take them out. But like most of the time, I'm just in a suite now with what I'm doing because I'm just like loading up wood or whatever for like the
Okay.
flooring, and then
I thought your job wasn't like mundane at all, and
It-
like you have to use a big portion of like.
oh, I like thinking in like because I think all the time when I'm working like okay, this has to go there. But while I'm doing that, I should also get this done because this guy like I'm micromanaging and stuff. It's just in terms like it's not mundane, but I'm used to it, so it's mundane to me if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, so were you guys not using wireless earbuds before they removed the thing?
I wasn't.
Oh,
I was wired until until I got this phone that doesn't do wireless.
Until they forced us
Also,
to do it.
also, I'm an Android dog.
No, you still have it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
an Android.
Android actually removed it for like the higher end lines. It's the
Yeah.
lower end
Yeah.
lines that do still have it.
Yeah, so like I don't have I have an A71.
Yeah, it's always the
Yeah,
A series
like-
that keeps it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still?
it's the A
Here's
series
the
that
budget
keeps,
model.
and then the S
so-
series
Yeah.
doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Because yeah, they know the low budget models. People
Which is
who
really
do that
which
do like the headphone jack
Budget
still.
or mid tier.
which
As
is
a
really funny because I only use these IEMs when I need to lock into something. When I'm like
Mm.
outside or whatever, I have Samsung wireless earbuds that I use.
And Dash and Mark, did you guys use wireless earbuds at all, or like before, like they removed the port?
No, I was in the same boat. I basically used it until I was forced to switch over to Bluetooth.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you know
because
what?
it's interesting that you guys like thought that, because like there's still that like USB C to
But
3.5.
But those are
you're gonna
annoying.
lose. You're gonna lose that dongle. It's just
Like
gonna be
this?
like
Those things,
Yeah.
yeah, they're annoying. You know,
I
they
use
You're
this all the
gonna
time.
break too. It has a weak point. I don't know.
It's not
tedious.
included with your new phones though
Oh yeah, that's
anymore.
true. Yeah.
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 Bro, Apple knows how to
Well,
make their
neither
money,
are
bro.
neither
mean,
are
that's how Apple
wireless
makes money.
earbuds, so
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Well, that's how it works.
I
I
suppose.
didn't realize it was that much of a deterrent. Because for me, I had wireless earbuds before that, and
Mhm.
now I just ended up getting that little dongle so that, like, when
Mhm.
I want to use wired,
So you-
then I can.
You went backwards then. When they made you, are you like a contrarian or something?
I've always used
It's like, what? I can't allow this? How dare they ruin my freedom? You're like super Democrat, I don't know.
no,
No one better
I've
take my
always used
fucking
both.
wired cords.
Jay,
That's
I've
really
always
funny.
used both.
One
See,
thing,
that's the thing with Apple, right? Like
Mhm.
everyone follows their trend. Like after a while, right? That's what
That's
Apple is
that's
good at.
how I usually
Ju-
see it.
Yeah.
They just follow Apple's veins. So
Well,
annoying though.
no, because like okay, here's the thing. So when it comes, we're getting very off topic, but like Apple. Okay, I was talking to my system manager about this. Um, Apple recently changed from Lightning cable to USB-C.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was actually because of I'm pretty sure he told me. Well, I didn't fact check on this, so feel free to correct me. I'm pretty sure it's because of a law in Europe.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
EU.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, it's a law in Europe, and so. But if you really think about it, every new thing that Apple is doing, hasn't Android already been doing?
Exactly.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff that Apple is
Yeah.
starting to integrate that Android has already had.
Has
Like
already done,
being,
right?
being able to change wallpapers,
Yeah.
widgets, stuff like that. Can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
But like you say Android
Mhm.
versus Apple, can you name me a device that uses Android? Samsung,
What do you mean?
That's almost-
OnePlus, Google Pixel, and all of that, right? Name me
Yeah.
as many phones as possible that are an Android.
No,
Now,
I'm just saying, like in the grand scheme of things. Like
Yeah.
think about it. With that first, all before like the iPhone, what did all phones look like? Right? They all look like
a rectangle.
Bluetooth, BlackBerry.
BlackBerry. Yeah.
BlackBerry was
BlackBerry,
lit. Okay, BlackBerry. I
BlackBerry.
thought BlackBerry was lit. Okay. No,
Right?
wait. The point I'm trying to hammer in is name me all these phones. Now name me all the phones Apple. It's all the same. You only have one source.
But
So
Yeah, but
Apple
you're
loyalists don't really have a choice to go with the trend.
either way, like look at the phones like people have in general. Usually it's like a 50-50 either way, right? It's either an iPhone or something else,
Yeah.
right?
I suppose.
be
Yeah.
real.
There's
You look
there's
at
no third one.
And there's
like
different
every
reasons for that.
phone,
It
it'll
could be like
50%
people
an
think it's
iPhone.
cool. It could be like they want the higher quality of like cameras that Apple supposedly has.
Also because like the thing with Apple, you don't need to like know a lot of how the UI works, right? It's really simplified with iOS, right? The same
Yeah.
like it.
A lot of dum dums like myself would like Apple just because like they usually do most of the stuff that you can for you.
Well,
Whereas
they have,
Android,
like,
there's more
they
custom.
they
There's
have
more.
a lot like
There's more
yeah.
customers, right?
Yeah, Apple has a lot of cool stuff. iOS has a lot of cool shit.
And there's like
right?
lots of app support probably
Yeah,
like that,
lots of
and
cool shit.
lots of accessories for Apple.
Right.
Yeah, I think the point I'm trying to hammer home is that Apple users don't have a choice but to go with the trend.
Hmm.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Do
Well, yeah, if they're stuck in that ecosystem, I would definitely agree. But like for me, I'm trying out Apple now, and so far it's been okay. It's been decent. But I don't necessarily know if I'm stuck in this choice. Like, let's say 2 years from now when my phone plan's up, I don't think I'll necessarily for sure stick with Apple. But I don't know if I'm for sure gonna move back to Android.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it too. I think the reason I was talking to my assistant manager about it is because I told him that it's like, dude, I'm having trouble justifying why I shouldn't switch to Apple because my entire family has it, and not gonna lie, my girlfriend has been gaslighting me hard enough to go get an Apple. So
Oh
it's,
yeah, I heard FaceTime, and like I've tried FaceTime for a little bit. It's actually pretty handy, and it's like very clean.
Yeah,
Very polished.
and it's mostly it's because of my contact with my parents is easier. They don't have to go out of their way because everyone else in my family but me has an Apple.
Mm.
So I'm like,
I remember in high school, I made the choice to buy the brand new iPhone SE for which wasn't new. It was already like a year
Right,
old, but it
Pokemon
was
Go?
still like
Pokemon
sold
Go.
you
fresh.
Pokemon Go,
No,
you
because Pokemon Go, the OG, was a
Oh, that was the
iPhone S.
5S.
That was the 5S, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just moved to like a
Oh.
silver SE, which I think I have
It
them.
looks exactly the same.
I
as
think
the
I have them here. One sec.
Oh shit.
Oh.
apparently like the
Eh.
12 like the
Yeah,
11 and the
it's
12
rare.
have like barely any difference apparently.
There's the 5S. I had like a golden background for it.
Ooh, okay.
And then the 2.0 version, the shitty silver, which I paid $800 new for. Because I'm like, yeah, it's cheaper than Apple usually.
Bro, no.
800
What's
to
your
800 to
phone? Is it still
600.
that Amazon phone?
My current phone, yeah, it's the heavy duty.
Yeah. Okay.
Dropped it from 4 floors down. It fucking survived without a hitch, other than like a screen protector.
Night vision.
Night vision. It's got 4 cameras, but I think only 3 work for shit.
It's got 4 cameras.
I mean, it has 4 in the.
pretty much for the zoom, right? That's
It has, yeah, it's for like
Pretty much.
3D
Those are
and
the
zoom.
IR sensors, right? The seal.
Yeah, it's for the zoom.
Some.
Yeah, like probably.
Yeah. TJ, did you have one in mind? I don't remember if you mentioned one in particular.
Dude, there's so fucking much I can go with. I can go with graphics cards. I can go with like obviously
Dynamite.
ChatGPT.
Mm.
Dude, you said recent, bro. I'm talking about like computer shit.
Yeah, for sure.
There's I think just how games have progressed at like a there is I have been convinced there is no game in the world that will use 100% of a 3090.
Yeah, maybe.
Like
Cyberpunk, right?
like no
The future,
dude, of
the
course
future.
it
I don't know.
can.
In the future, I think you definitely can. I mean, that's almost impossible to say that's
I'm
impossible.
games
Yeah.
I play use 100% of my 3090 Ti, so
Like 100% like on a game
On one game.
on
Damn.
one game. Like
well,
how
I mean,
how
maybe not 100%, but like at least the little like the GPU load thing I have on the sides tells me it's 100%.
I don't really like. I
Like
don't.
it's probably not using 100% like
Yeah.
every
But
single
it's still
day,
pretty
but
damn
like
close.
it's
Yeah.
using most of it.
Because I feel like
And it-
saying that is kind of like looking at a PS2 little US, like the plug-in memory banks, and being like, this can't get any better than this, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it can only hold 2 megabytes, right?
Actually,
Which
Dash, you
is-
still have that little 8 megabyte one I gave you, right?
Yeah, I still have it.
Nice.
I don't know. In my
Thanks.
own head. Okay, no, I'm getting off. I'm like going off in a bit because like yeah, like yeah. I don't know. Because I think even little things like graphics cards, their power curve is like this. It's extremely so exponentially stacked. It's crazy, and I'm pretty sure we're getting to a point where
It's gonna start plateauing. It's
not
still gonna go up, but like at a less great rate.
No, I think what I'm trying to say is I think I might we might be getting to a point where we can't keep up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the 4090 is already too much for most.
Yeah, we can't
Like,
really
and,
like.
and they're already coming out with
Oh.
40.
You don't
like, the
really
500,
you don't really
5000 series
need
soon.
a 4090
No.
to
well,
run.
You can't even afford it anyways.
Yeah, you don't really need it, right? And they're coming out with a new one already. It's like, dude, we can't keep up. Like that's how exponentially stacked this thing is. And this new 5 series that releases, and like barely only like what Chinese billionaires probably have it. Guess what? They're already working on the 6 series, guys.
Yo,
Like,
6090. Let's
6.
go.
They're done to
Like-
6.
like who like I can see where like it's advancing way too fast. So I'll keep my answer simple. I'll say graphics cards.
Nice.
Sorry, what was the question?
The question was, what technological advancements, that's so hard to say, and I'm going to have to say it a lot too, do you believe changed our lives the most recently? It doesn't have to be recently, but I said recently to insinuate something that we can kind of relate to.
I feel like fast charging is a huge one for me.
Oh, that's
It's like-
fucking dope. Yeah, fast charging is so dope.
Because not being able to fast charge, like I can only imagine, like, because I still remember the times where I would have to charge my phone and it would take like, basically I would have to charge it overnight or else it wouldn't be fully charged. But now I can just like plug it in like half dead and then it'll be full within like, I don't know, half an hour to an hour, somewhere around there.
Yeah, my battery is huge. It can like last 2 days, and I have the same thing where it's like USB-C to C. It just goes, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, what?
Yeah, it's so dope. It's so dope. Such a good like. To be honest, I didn't even realize that kicked in because I remember I got this new phone. It was a Samsung phone, or no, it was an LG phone, I think. And I plugged it in. It says fast charging. I'm like, oh, cool. It's just an LG thing.
When I think of LG, I can only think of appliances.
LG.
Yeah.
Cool.
No more LG
I mean,
phones.
I have LG monitors.
Oh, they discontinued the seal?
Yeah, they stopped making
Yeah.
phones.
Oh, really?
No, yeah.
Too big of a
There's only
market.
There's
Too
only fridges now, right?
fridges.
Their home button was back here.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
I remember. Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Oh, the LG G3 mark.
Yeah,
That is
props to
G5.
yours.
I don't.
Oh.
I think I just threw it away now since it's
threw it away?
broken. I mean,
Oh,
it's the Wi-Fi is dead, right?
No, don't worry. I gave mine to my
yeah.
cousins in the Philippines.
Did it
Like,
have
I was
like
like,
problems?
It still looked. I mean, no, I don't think so. It was still fine the last time I used it.
Mm.
I wish I could show my LG G5. I do miss that thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Mark, you're last.
Man, I think mine's just a cop out answer, but like, I guess transit in general.
Oh,
Or
dude.
trains,
East Asian
trains,
Transit is
bus.
on some fucking drugs, bro. That shit's insane.
Like you won't. I don't know. It's like I don't know if is it a cop out?
No,
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 not
no, no.
absolutely not.
Think about it. Like, how the fuck do we get to work, right? Or how do we get from
A to B.
to B? Yeah, like you fucking traveling on horses, like in Planet of the Apes. Fucking take half a day just to get to Surrey to Richmond.
Some of that
right?
takes you 3 months, can take you like 4
Yeah,
hours on a plane. Yeah. You don't have to get like gonorrhea and die of like your own shit.
And
Mhm.
die of dysentery. No more dying of dysentery.
Yeah.
I think that's like the best, the best result we've gotten from trains. But it's
People
like,
people dog dysentery, but it was really really bad at the time. Because nowadays people are like, what? You just shit yourself to death? No, they were like they're at. I'm going on to a tangent. I don't want to continue this topic. Actually, I was I was gonna go in depth about dysentery, and I'm like, you know what? Let's not go down dysentery.
I've been saying the word dysentery. Not gonna lie, I only know it from Oregon Trail. I don't know what dysentery is.
I just call it Hershey squirts, really.
What's dysentery? Oh,
Transit. No, it's
Oh.
shit. The shit's 2.0 essentially. It's bad.
oh, it's basically like your shit is like
Bloody as well.
infected.
Yeah, and all the lining of your intestines and shit. It's just gonzo.
Just falling apart. Oh.
Speaking of
Oh.
gonzo, going on to the next question.
Oh my god.
Is there any technology that you don't use that you admit you probably should, or you think that would be cool and you just never did it? I think a good example for myself was wireless charging. I never did it. It looked sick. But like so simple, you just put this on that little piece of pad and it charges and you grab it like an hour or whatever later and it's full.
Isn't it only like available for some like flagship phones? Or
It might be.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mainly flagships.
But you can like I think there's like a way you can adapt it, if I'm correct.
No, there's
There's-
like those like circular Skylanders looking portal things that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can like put your
But
phone
you have
on.
to
My
plug
mom
it
has
to
one.
the phone itself, right? As like a kind
Yeah, like an extension kind of, yeah.
Oh, I see.
But that
I
looked
think-
really cool to me, and I was like, you know, no, but I just never did, and I'm like, it might be cool still to this day. It's so simple, but I don't know.
I think there might be some cases that like actually attach to your phone and then they allow you to wirelessly charge.
Oh, a battery
But
pack?
I'm not.
Those
It's
are
not
cool
exactly
too.
a battery pack, but kind of something like that.
No. I know what you're talking. It's like the phone. Like the case itself is the battery pack.
Yeah.
That's another thing
Yeah.
too. Like the battery case phone, like covers, like the protectors. That's another really
Oh,
good
those are
one.
so bulky.
I don't know.
Like the
So
actual battery case ones.
that's what I like though. I like those big uns.
I like a phone that like I can still fit into my pocket relatively comfortably. So like if it's too thick for me, then I don't like having to like mess around with it before I like get it into the pocket, you know?
hmm
And they're really hard to remove. Like I broke a charger just by like trying to remove it out of the battery case because it's like I don't know
Oh.
about you guys, but it's really snug.
It
So
is.
you gotta be like really gentle removing it because it's always plugged in, right? I don't
Mhm.
know, but yeah, the last time I used it, I broke it because while removing it, I didn't realize it was
Well, you
that
broke
bad.
the port or
I
something.
broke no, I yeah, I
Yeah.
broke like it was a lightning cable or like the
Mm.
lightning like actual dongle, but yeah, I
Yeah.
bent it.
This time we'll go counterclockwise. Mark, you go first.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab it right now.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Nothing.
Steam Deck?
Big blob of nothing.
Thing.
Yeah, it's gonna.
The Steam Deck? I think the Steam Deck is still.
You go into
Handheld gaming.
okay. That's what you were holding. It literally was just like a see-through square. There you go.
It is. No, because the thing is,
Join the non-blurry club,
I
Mark.
don't know. I just don't game a lot in general. Like this right now is literally just like it's a glorified YouTube player. Every time I cook a lunch or dinner, I just plop this on like the fridge and I just watch YouTube off of it. I
Yeah.
don't really like. I should start playing games on this. It's just that I don't have time these days.
Yeah.
Or like yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, at least I still use it whenever we watch movies, Jay. But
Yeah, for
no,
sure. And then I bitch because it doesn't always work.
the keyboard.
Yeah, you keep buying like $20 like Huawei keyboards.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're cheap ass keyboards. It's not the.
Yeah, they're like the size smaller than a phone, and like it's
But-
not connecting. What the fuck?
Well, it's the keyboard's fault then. It's not the Steam Deck.
Every time Marcus is just like, what the fuck? It's not working. Yeah, because it's like $20. It's made out of like copper, and like
No, but the one
It's made out of plastic and duct tape.
made out of like plastic duct tape and like the
I just
CPP.
don't want you to take control of
hopes
it
and
whenever like I
dreams.
see the keyboard over there and I know
Hopes and
it's
dreams.
down the volume.
All right, steamed up for Mark. Romeo, you're up. Go for it. Hit us with it.
Okay, I think I kind of have a similar answer to Mark. I don't use my Switch enough, but I think I've used it enough to warrant how much I've spent on it. It's just like I only really use it when there's a game exclusive that's on it and that I really want to play, and then I'll play it for like I don't know whatever amount the game lasts, and then I end up stopping, and then I'll just like play on something else. The other thing I thought of was my like Google Home thing. Like I feel like I should be getting more use out of it. Like I got it for free, but I still feel like I should be getting more use out of it, like connecting it to the lights, setting up like routines and shit where like it dims the lights at a certain time. I don't know, but I feel like I should probably be using that as well.
Is it in your room right now?
Yeah.
And then is it connected to your internet?
Yeah.
Are you on speaker?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
cannot do-
Fuck.
Nice try.
Nice try.
I
Even
can't dox you, dude.
even for me. Okay.
I was about to dox
Yeah,
you.
talks
dude.
you to the no viewers that watch this podcast.
The 4 people that stumble upon our shit trying to find like Conan O'Brien or something.
Hey EJ, better than me, dude. I haven't used my Switch at all, to be honest. I only use it
Oh
whenever-
yeah, right.
I only use it whenever we're playing like Mario Kart or like whatever. With, like,
Or you just want to join us out of nowhere. You're like, hang on, let me get my Switch.
No, I just use
or
the
Steam Deck.
controllers. That's it. The controller is more than the actual Switch itself.
TJ.
Dude, everyone's giving like, oh, I have this console and I don't use it as much. Sure, I have that, but I actually can't. Like, I need to like throw me some suggestions because it's like. So the question was like, what piece of technology do I wish I used or like?
Think you
didn't
should
use,
use that you're not.
Think I should use, but I'm not using. Fuck, dude. I don't know because I am a huge tech guy, so I use a lot of shit.
It doesn't necessarily have to be tech. Like, I wish I had sunglasses more. I just don't. So I walk around like squinting, like, oh god, the sun's so bright today. And I refuse to have a ball cap because then I just think of my dad because he's always like wearing them, right?
Well,
I'll start wearing them when this hair slowly further goes back like that. Then I'll throw it on and be like, yeah, I'm hip, I'm young again.
I don't know. I haven't really I really cannot think of anything because I invest I invest as much as I can into my PC setup and into my gaming setups in general. There's not really much tech there. I mean, like if there's anything I wish I had, right? Can I
Funny.
answer it like that? Like I wish I had.
Don't we have a question
Sure.
like that?
Yeah, we could be wish too. It doesn't. Yeah.
Is there a question like that or like
I don't think so. Let me look. No, and if it is, I can always just skip it or like I can go over it briefly and people could pitch in because
okay?
I think that's what's gonna have to happen because I have a lot of questions.
If there's anything I wish I had, and I tried very hard to like make happen but could not do it, um, the Game Grumps have this matrix in their office that is their entire room and like TVs, monitors, consoles, they're all powered by a single tablet and a custom UI. So how it would work is that I would have like let me turn off my blur for this and turn on my lights, I guess. And I'll turn on my lights.
Nice mirror that perfectly like shows the door.
So for this to work, everything would have to be on. Everything has to be on. So like I have a CRT over there and I have a TV over there. I have a bunch of I have like some consoles here and I have like my Switch with me right now. I have monitors and all that. Basically this tablet is a giant HDMI switch that if I want the Wii to appear on the CRT, I would put Wii CRT, and then if I wanted to appear on the TV, Wii TV, both, and then if I that means the Wii would be on both of them right now. I can toggle on where consoles show up wherever I can. So it's basically this little tiny tablet. I can link it. I can link it later. This little tiny tablet has like the entire matrix of like all the consoles and monitors in that room, and I wish I had that so badly. It's so sick. Either that or responsive RGB lights to what I'm to the games I'm playing.
Nice.
Hmm.
Dash.
Thanks for letting me nerd out.
You're good. You're good. That's what this is for.
So what's the question? Because I'm thinking like VR though, but I haven't been like touched it like since I
Oh,
had that Oculus. So
yeah. Then the VR
Yeah.
would play.
Yeah.
yes, I mean it's just I've recently just I think I'm just getting like motion sickness unfortunately
I remember.
sometimes now. So
I remember playing
yeah.
Rick and Morty at your place. That was pretty damn cool.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, but also like I cannot do like PC VR anymore
Mm.
since like my living room is like filled with a lot of
Oh,
things
yeah.
now.
Oh
So
fuck! I could have said VR. You're right.
oh yeah, yeah.
It's only a matter of time, man. We're all gonna be playing VR
I
soon.
could have said VR. Fuck! You're right.
Yeah, I really wanted to play PC VR, but then just don't have room anymore. Yeah.
That's fair.
But I
Right.
mean all the games on the Oculus, it's like I mean Beat Saber. I mean that would work without any of those base stations. So that's really good. But I mean for like games with like room scales, so it's I cannot really have room to like move around. And there was like some games I don't remember the names that uses room scale, and I would like to try it. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Yeah, can't wait till we're all playing VR again. Or I say again, but for the most part, just having our own. Because I think I have enough space to barely play. I'm super hyped to play Resident Evil 4 in VR. That would probably be like one of the first things I play. Or like maybe Doom.
So that's the Fane, the
Right.
the Fane you sent, TJ.
Yeah, that's the tablet. It controls which console is showing up where. this thing is so fucking awesome. Because I think they have 3 setups. They have 3 monitors, and so if you're feeling, if for example they're doing a let's play and it's like, oh, I feel like watching this on the CRT, they can just put it on the CRT whenever they want. Just go up to the tablet and turn it on.
Righto. Jimbo,
Yeah.
you're last.
Alright, so my thing is like it's something that I never used since we got one, but only like a couple days, maybe a week ago, I started using.
Massage
Have you guys
chair.
heard of a what?
Sorry, I thought you were gonna say like massage chair or something.
Own a hole.
We like my family got one of those. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. No, it's a water pick, like a I guess
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
those are
Oh,
sick.
that's.
Oh, that's
yeah, it's a water flosser for your
Oh, the
teeth.
thing where you put your mouth in and it like does it for you, kind of thing. Like those like U-shaped things you shove in your mouth,
It's like a little like a nozzle that shoots out like a high pressure
like they do
water.
at the
Yeah.
dentist. Okay.
I don't know if my
Yeah.
parents use it because we do have like those water flossers, but it's in
how
my
much are they?
parents' room. It
Like
ranges. I
100.
think it's there are some for like 60 and like I think Shoppers. I remember it was
Oh,
around $60 for that.
Mm.
'cause the
Like
ones
it
I've
was
seen
like
on Amazon are like 100.
yeah, it's a cordless one.
Yeah, like my dad like a long time ago got like a set of it,
Hmm.
and I was like, I never used it because I was like skeptical. I didn't think it would, you know,
Work
be
that
that
well.
useful. But like
Mm.
recently, I like I guess it came up somewhere, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll try it because it's just sitting in the bottom of the drawer, like no one's using it. So like it's actually yeah, it's pretty good. It's a bit of a hassle, you know. It's more time consuming than regular floss, but it definitely cleans your teeth way better.
Another thing is a bidet. I feel like that would be something I should use, but I don't.
Do you have a
You
bidet?
seem so against it though.
I'm not against it. It's just I feel like it would be so fucking weird.
I mean, I would like to try it, but
No.
To me it's a must-have. I can't use
Yeah.
like a toilet without a bidet nowadays.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I don't have a bidet, so it's just either
I mean, it's
either
just
just
that for like
let
for
it roll or
me,
just go to the shower.
I cannot get a bidet maybe because you need an outlet for some of them, and I don't
Yeah,
think.
yeah, you do have to plug
Yeah,
it in to like a wall.
yeah. I mean, I guess this building's like made in the '80s, so I guess that was not a thing then.
Oh, you said
Yeah,
about
definitely.
Alice in your
I'm-
washrooms?
I'm pretty
Hmm?
yeah.
Back then, there was only like maybe one at the kitchen, like the not the kitchen, the
The sink.
yeah, the
I mean,
sink.
there is an outlet in our washroom, but I think it's only made for like shavers
Yeah,
and stuff.
like right
Just
next to
that.
the
Can
countertop.
handle
Yeah.
that.
Like, there's no like outlet beside the toilet type of thing. So
Oh, well, mine's isn't. It's like we got like a long cable like going across it,
Just
connecting to
wrapping
it.
around and up and over.
okay, so just
Yeah,
I wish I had a bidet too.
it's so
Nice.
What? One answer that I realized I should definitely say, video games. I have way too many, and as you guys already know, and I
Twilight.
have not finished a lot of them.
I think that's
So,
Epic ruined that for you.
video-
Because they have like 15,000 games on Epic now that you're just like, oh, but I don't
No,
want to.
okay. It's not
Spoiled
just
for
an Epic
choice.
thing though. Like I mainly use like I rarely use Epic nowadays. Like it's mainly Steam. Like I have a lot of Steam games too, and it's like I've played a lot of them just like a little bit or like a decent amount, or I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'll buy it, and then I haven't gotten to play it yet. So it's definitely something to do with me. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying to like focus on one game at a time and like really lock into those games. But yeah,
No, I feel you, EJ. I'm playing I want to get good at Tekken, but I'm also playing Okami. That shit,
Mm.
dude. Like I have been neglecting Okami so badly. I was playing before this podcast. So I feel you. I feel you. I really wanna consume more media this year.
Are you
right
still?
now my two are. Oh,
Sorry, I was just about to ask real quick. TJ, are you still into like Smash, or are you leaving that behind now?
Um, I think I think I'm leaving it a little. I think I'm leaving it behind. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
just
we're gonna
you know,
work on
people
Art
are
of
moving on.
Combat, right?
Yeah. Well, I haven't touched that project. I'm on a different project now. Yeah, I'm on a different project. That little set. Like Mark and I made or Mark helped me make a little sandbox so that I can test my combat mechanics I make. Um, so I haven't played that one in a while. It's not gonna be playable. It's literally just a sandbox.
Yeah, right now my two games that I'm trying to focus on are Hades 2 and Final Fantasy 7.
Good. Oh fuck, dude, you have to pick one.
Oh no no, I'm kind of bouncing between both, but I'm like trying to stick with like at least those two and not trying to expand it anymore. So that I like
Yeah.
finish those and then I go back to like other games that I haven't finished.
Okay, that's more meant. What the fuck is that?
Nail cam.
Oh,
Ew, what the fuck is it doing? It's like,
ew. It's
That's how it eats.
oh,
It like
I've
engorges
never
on.
really seen a snail in like
I
action.
wish it would
And you,
focus.
jeez, that's a lot of algae.
Yeah, the one side is getting bad. I have to like redo it again. I
Well,
was
not just
planning
the
on it.
side, the inside. It's like growing in there.
Yeah, I know, but it's only on like the one side of the tank. The other side is fine,
I don't, wait, I gotta
which is
find it.
weird.
Oh, Jay, there's your answer in chat. If you wanna know what happened to me.
Oh, okay.
Fucking-
Oh well.
Sure, I
He
mean,
was.
No,
He
you
seemed
said
so
you-
hype about it earlier.
I
I
know,
mean,
right? He's always
I swear every time he's hyped, he like, oh yeah, I can't wait to do this. He just
last
doesn't
night he
show.
fucking, like,
Dude.
yeah, sorry boys.
Every
Guy's
time
an
Jimmy
enigma.
talks about like anything marine biology, I just think of this, bro. It's so fuck. It's not the GIF is not playing. I have to find it on GIF. Marine biologist going to work. Oh, here it is. Jimmy, you're a marine biologist, aren't you?
well, I mean, I'm not a marine biologist. I studied marine biology.
Oh
That's a
fuck.
big difference.
Oh fuck. I thought that's what you majored in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I
yeah, yeah.
studied, but I'm not a marine biologist. I never went into that. I'm not working as a marine biologist.
Oh okay. Oh no.
That's what I studied in school. You
Okay.
think too highly of me, please. Like I'm not.
Yeah, no, I actually thought I actually thought you like became a marine biologist for real.
No, I gave up on that.
Damn. But at least you know lots about it. I'm scared of the ocean.
I mean, I can get why. It's scary.
It's
Very
fucked,
scary.
bro. It's
Looking
fucked.
down
Yeah,
could be
one word,
fucky.
Titan.
Because I forget his name already, or like McBallin or something. But there's always like these stories of like how
Mr.
people
Ballin.
or Mr. Ballin, yeah. I always like
McBallin.
I know I always call him that. I don't know why.
Ballin with medium fries.
I don't know, but yeah, it's just you always hear these fuck stories about how
Those
people
diving
just go
stories
like
with,
diving,
like,
like
the
cave
rat-
diving and like diving, and then like just get
Fuck
scooped up
those
by a
stories.
whale or something like that. It's like, god damn. And what do they say? Like only 1% of the ocean is discovered or something crazy
Yeah,
like that.
Fuck up, bro.
Oh yeah,
That's-
isn't there like a thing where it's like we've discovered more about
Yeah, more about
our
space
solar
than
system
yeah.
or like
Yeah,
space
yeah.
than
It's true.
the
Percentage
ocean?
wise,
That's
yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
wild, man.
we still can't find flight MH 370.
Ah,
Still
well.
lost.
Boo hoo.
Probably like right next to the Earth's core.
Where's the deep when we need them?
Okay.
Here's a quick question. Do you think you guys can go a week without personal electronics?
I hate to say this, no.
Like,
No.
like any kind of electronics?
Anything.
Like a phone,
You mean like a full like outdoors?
like, I guess a
just, like, living off
TV.
the land?
kind of.
Touch grass.
No TV, no phone, no
So wait, would we have like
No music.
electricity? Like
yeah, you'd have
basic
lights and you'd have
necessities, like
basic
our
you'd have
shelter and
lights
stuff?
and things like an
Okay.
oven and things like that. But I mean
So
like mostly
basically-
like tablets, computers,
Like
laptops,
gadgets and stuff.
gadgets, yeah.
Like that internet maybe.
No
right?
no cable, no TV. Yeah.
No,
No
internet.
internet,
No
yeah.
internet.
No internet, yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
iPod, no MTV.
No device, no gaming device, no nothing.
Nothing to watch when you
I
take a
just-
shit other than like a crossword.
No
There's
CDs, no
hard.
DVDs, but there is a Betamax.
No,
See,
not
okay.
that.
I mean, it's still entertainment, so
Sorry, no, I'm thinking of like this Filipino song that my dad used to play all the time, and that those were the lyrics in English.
Yo, driving cars don't count as a technology, right? So you can just drive around for a
I
while.
guess, but then you have to spend money on gas, and that's a waste.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, if I'm with a group of friends, yes.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, because then it's just like a
But yeah,
camping
just go
trip or
hang out with
something.
friends every day.
Yeah, which might, yeah, that'd be cool, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not a dopamine.
Now, I'm sure I could and I would. It's just I don't want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No
like I
reason
would
to.
only do it like yeah, I would need some sort of reason to. I would need like a monetary incentive, something like that.
You need to get like flamed online and be super depressed to like leave the internet for a week.
I guess so, yeah.
Put an iPhone in front of these 6 guys, and whoever touches the iPhone first,
All right, Mr. Beast.
whoever touches the iPhone last gets $1 million. You know, you have to be in a Mr. Beast
Whoever touches
video.
the iPhone first, everyone just runs to it. It's a 5-second video.
Fuck.
No, but
Like,
it's an obstacle course,
bro.
like a mile-long obstacle course.
It's wiped out.
Yeah.
No, it's splat a lot.
Oh God.
Yeah, there we go.
What is that like Asian
Man said
infused one?
monetary
That's like
reason.
they do other stuff too with it. They like it's like split a lot and
Oh, are you talking about the one where there's like walls and there's like a shape of a general
yes,
person?
yes, and you
that
have
they
to like
Takeshi's
yeah.
Castle.
Oh, those are
That too.
Those are cool. Takeshi's Castle. Is that what it is? Is that where that
Yeah,
came
it's
from?
like
It could be.
Japanese like.
That came
game
from.
I think it was a castle. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's everywhere. Like that little mini game now.
Right. I think that's decent. Would you be interested in Neuralink and the improvements it could bring in day-to-day life?
What's Neuralink?
That's when they were like
It's
putting a
your
computer,
brain.
like a chip in your head, and like making it so you're like connected always.
That's scary,
So,
bro.
Scary, it is for sure.
That's terrifying,
Okay.
man.
Because
Are we
it
talking
could.
about like. Sorry.
No, go ahead. You spoke first. I cut you.
Are we talking about like early access type of shit or finished product?
I mean, it's always early access until it goes public to an extent, right? Because they've already done tests and it's successful on apes and things like that. Or no, a person. They just finished doing it on a person and it was successful.
Like something about like moving a mouse, I've heard.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going off the idea that it's early access, nothing's fully finished.
I mean, it's pretty much finished. I mean, sure, there might be something that people like. There'll be better models for sure, but for the most part, it works as is, and that's also assuming it's modular. So like, you just take out the old chip, throw on the new one, I guess.
And how does it exactly work? You just connect to devices and you can control them or something? Or...
Connect or Wi-Fi or like or things like that where it's just more simple to do things now. Like if you want to Google something, yeah, kind of like telekinesis, I thought.
Like telekinesis.
I'm just thinking, like, would it because in order to like, let's say, control a mouse on a computer, I'd imagine it's reading your thoughts. So then, if you're like, I imagine all your thoughts are free game then. So there's probably no privacy with that.
I suppose, yeah.
So I would say no if like privacy, like there's all your thoughts are free game. If there is a like some sort of privacy limitations where like you like third party apps or some shit are getting your like thoughts and shit, then sure, why not? Like it sounds like something that'd be cool.
Like an extra refined Google search, or like where you see ads of exactly what you want, which I don't think that's necessarily a terrible thing. Like, sure, it's creepy because they're like, oh, they know I want to buy this or whatnot, but I mean, it's not necessarily harmful. Like, it's myself choosing to buy it. Sure, they're amping up what I want to buy, but it's kind of just convenient to buy it, right?
No, but I'm just thinking if your thoughts are online, then like I'd imagine hackers are going to be able to get into that data too.
For sure.
Right?
I suppose that's an
EJ, it's
inevitability.
all
That's always like that's always a fight, right? For that, like
Yeah,
hackers have
I
to
feel
overcome it, and then they have to overcome the hackers, and it's like a spiral of getting more and more encrypt, more and more decryption technology.
Fair, but I feel like your thoughts are just way more dangerous to be out there than
They are
just like
Yeah.
data that's on your phone or your computer.
My thoughts are dangerous.
Yeah, your thoughts especially.
I'm a scary boy.
No, but isn't there a joke about that? Like, I think it's just a joke, but like, imagine you're sleeping and then you just get a random pop-up ad in your head while sleeping.
Dude,
Fuck.
that's a Futurama.
They
episode.
throw ads every 10 minutes of
Yeah,
your life.
that's actually straight up in the Futurama episode.
Oh yeah, right. That was that the eye, the thing they put in their eyes, right?
Yeah, yeah, you get ads in your sleep.
Fuck that, bro. No ad blocks in your
Yeah,
sleep.
but you install ad blocker to Dream.
Just
No,
dream
it's
about
not you.
that
You
You
block.
gotta
block
pay a
Origin,
subscription to Dream.
Dream block.
No, imagine you have to pay like a higher tier in order
Oh
to
fuck
like
no, dude. Yeah,
in order to not get the ads. Fuck that shit.
dude. When we experience that shit on our phones, fuck that.
Ugh, yeah,
Right.
no.
Right, for sure, man.
If it's safe, I think I'm down to try, but it has to be safe.
I'm uncertain. And I don't think I would, just because, like, I don't know. That might be going a step too far for me, because I still do like the simple, like, technology-less things in life. But I like technology, so it's a weird, like, crux.
So like being offline can be a good thing sometimes, but like yeah, because it's like you get like you, at least for me, there's just some things where I'm sitting there playing a game, right? And you're supposed to get a lot of dopamine from it, but I'm not getting any dopamine from it. I think it's just because of how much I've played games throughout my entire life, and I don't intend to change it. I'm like, okay, I want games to be my job, so I'm very happy with it. But it's just more like you don't get that same jolt. You know what I mean? It's only rare that some games give me the jolt. So I think being offline most of the time, you get that jolt a lot.
Interesting. Interesting. Um, let's see. For most of these questions, we'll just be working, like, as a group, I guess, from now on, because it's not, like, necessarily takes for these things. What technologies will be sought after on a global scale in the future? So, I think one would be, like, microchips has been a very, like, everyone needs them. Not everyone's making them, so it's hard to deal with, like, them going away, because it's like they're in everything, right? Microchips. But other things might be, what else would there be? Microchips.
That the things that Teslas have that like allow them to basically see other cars and like map out the area. I feel like that's gonna be
awesome.
that's gonna be commonplace in cars. I feel
Like self-driving technology, or like the
like
sensors?
just being able to like basically Teslas when they're driving, like they basically have a map of the whole road and their sensors are like mapping everything out around there. So
It even maps out what type of car it is. It's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah.
so I feel like that's gonna be more commonplace just for like a safety thing and just a convenience thing.
Nobody's gonna be checking their fucking mirrors anymore.
Yeah, but
It's-
pretty
no,
soon.
They,
Pretty
they
soon.
never do anyways.
Yeah, but pretty soon they're just gonna get like a picture of your license plate and then send you like a fine right to your bank account. Just wait.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Isn't that a thing that's already implemented in China or something like that?
I feel like it's more convenient, so that means you don't have to go to the courthouse and pay the bill there.
No, but then it's also the matter of like you can't dispute it without like having to give it up right away anyway, right?
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Because then it's just like, okay, you already took my money, now I need to fight to get it back instead of fight to keep it, right? It's kind of a different.
Right, you're right. You're right.
Wait, guys, is self-driving allowed yet or no?
Not in
Still-
Canada, still banned.
Not in Canada.
You can't get roadhead like that anymore.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Fuck!
Fuck.
Anymore.
When did they ban it?
It's banned. It was I know because in
Banned?
in
I thought
America
it
we
was-
can't, or maybe it's not banned, but if they don't manufacture and like kind of let it here, because people still do it, I'm sure, but it's just a thing where like it's considered distracted driving because someone's like always on their phone,
Like yeah, in a Tesla.
or yeah, just some dude slump.
Yeah, sounds good, right?
Just a car flying by. Some guy just just Stephen Hawking knocked out.
Stephen Hawking knocked out. Holy.
Why that? Why
That's
Stephen Hawking?
I told you my mind was dangerous, bro.
Ah, yeah, Neuralink for sure.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, maybe you have Neuralink installed. already.
Don't give this guy a Neuralink.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Dude, you'd fry the chip once they install it. It overload.
Oh god, what happens if what happens if that happens?
No, yeah, that's the thing,
Is
right?
it-
So what? Would they turn it? What happens if they like turn off the servers? Would you just go brain dead, turn into a vegetable, just fucking die?
Dude, that means your life is not in your hands. That's fucking.
I mean, it half ain't,
Well,
right?
Is it now though?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I
Whoa,
mean-
bro! I didn't realize I'm high.
Think about
Okay,
it.
Socrates. Like,
As long as you're not working for Boeing, your hands are still in your.
you're
Pants?
like
Like what?
Your lives are still in your hands. I was about to say that. No, have you heard of like fucking Boeing employees getting like killed off? Fucking.
Yeah, cause like the whistleblowers. Yeah, I heard about this.
No, yeah, but I don't know whether to believe that or they just randomly had sickness in the last few
Just
days.
yeah, it's almost too like. Let me just like get some like, cause I think some people here might not know what we're talking about. Basically, what happened was like there was like a whole bunch of safety issues that was discovered with Boeing, like how they were using like Dawn dish soap as like a lubricant for their doors or things like that. They were missing bolts, but they were still sending them out to like meet
Yeah,
quota.
missing bolts.
And like there was like 2 or 3 whistleblowers that have come to like that like just blew the you know, they just let the world know, and they're like, this is what happened. And then like with mysterious deaths, they've all passed away.
Yeah, within a week of each other.
Like one was sickness, one was like suicide, and I think what was the third one? I can't remember. It was the most recent one.
He shot himself, or
No, that was the first one. That was not.
Oh.
There was anyway. There was like 2 or maybe even there. I think there was 3. There was definitely 2, maybe 3.
fucking
whistleblowers.
Assassins, bro.
Yeah, Boeing hired like the
Hitman.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
Hired Hitman.
I don't know whether to believe that shit or not. You know, they could
I don't know. I think
they could have died like from exposure because they're working with chemicals in the factories. I don't know.
it could be the case, but it could also just be the matter of like people who are so rich can get away with that kind of shit. People like now are gonna like look on it and be like, dude, what the fuck? But then like I don't know, 2 months from now, they're not gonna give a shit, and then they'll just be right back to business
They
as
won't.
usual, right? So
Half the planes in the sky is literally Boeing stuff. So
yeah,
you're not. Yeah, you ain't gonna just take that away.
the Boeing callback was a good one. I think we're done with that question. Let's go
Apparently it's
in.
only BC for the self-driving.
Oh, is it only here in
Oh,
BC?
Only BC is banned. Everywhere else is fine.
I wonder why.
apparently,
What?
Maybe it's no,
Let
it
me
wouldn't
see.
be.
Bullshit.
Maybe it's a case of there's a lot more of them around here because of like the thing, and now they're like, oh, now that it's actually a thing that could be an issue or has been an issue.
Maybe. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm only
know.
seeing like the BC website about self-driving.
Okay.
But in the U.S., it's
The U.S.
all
it's legal. It's yeah, U.S. is legal 100%. Every state.
There's so many fucking cases of roadhead there, man.
Dude,
Like,
I don't blame them.
it's a fucking.
I would be
tag
playing
driving.
games or something. Like,
Consider
I'm
it
sure
a
if I
fucking
could self-drive, I'd be on my
category.
a Switch or something like
Yeah,
that.
that'd be so fucking.
Just fucking
cool.
beating up for something dumb like that.
No, dude, I just like the snoozing part.
Just fucking.
He's
black
Stephen
guy.
Hawking.
And then they're passing you on the highway, and you're like, you fucks.
Like, you open your fucking like what are they called when you go to sleep with?
Oh, like the shut eye, like the
The sun.
what are they called? The nightcaps or the
Yeah,
nightcaps.
yeah. Just on the road, just fucking like.
Where the
dude,
fuck
can
did
you
mine
make
go?
Your car be a little bit quieter. Just fucking sleeping over here.
Trying to get some sleep over here, going 95 on the highway. What the fuck? Trying to get some shut eye.
That's really funny.
That's an interesting thing to think about too. Like, what if like cops are trying to pull them over, but they're like auto driving?
Dude, no, they
Is
just
it?
straight up
Can they tell they're
go for it, dude.
cops, or do they just don't fucking stop until they're at their destination? So if some dude's asleep at the wheel and there's just a cop following him, are they gonna follow him for like 50 miles until he gets where he has to go?
No, they have the right to pit maneuver them, right? So
Imagine waking up in the middle of a fucking pit.
all your cars jump like that.
Like as soon as it does that like jolt like this, you just like.
Yeah, you know the Deadpool opening when everyone's like in the fucking sky.
Or like those videos we watch where a car would just fucking start fucking spinning.
Oh man,
That's really funny.
Oh, that's funny to think of, but terrifying at the same time.
I think they
Because
have
this
the
is
right.
a this is they have a right. What?
They do, right?
There's accidents. It can't be because like the thing is there has to be something at fault. Because then like what if they're drunk? They're not really driving. So is it drunk driving? Right? There has to be a responsibility, or you can't. That's like just throwing your wallet at a problem.
Well, I just
What if you
like,
don't have a license? The car's driving for me. Right?
Isn't there like driverless taxis already? In some parts of the state.
I don't,
Yeah, I
Is there?
think so.
I forgot the name.
like automatic Ubers.
They're like Kickstarter driverless taxis.
What if you?
Mhm,
Because
yeah.
what if you just go to one of those and there's just fucking vomit all over the place on the inside? Just an empty car of vomit comes to where you want to
That's
go.
why people hate that idea, because you can just have like the entire car like fucked up.
Some,
and, like,
some homeless guy just sleeping in this driver's seat.
That's the thing. No, people take advantage. They shut off the automation. They just park the car and then they just use it as their home.
And it takes like 2-3 days for someone to come out there from California and be like, "Hey, get out."
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's awesome.
What do you guys think of those? Like, do you think those like robot waiters? I feel like those are
Oh,
supposed
those
to be
things.
super. Those were supposed to be super handy, but now they're like attractions.
People are just looking at him and be like, "Look how shitty these fucking cars are." Because it's like it runs red lights, it goes in traffic, and I've seen like a video of someone just like run like one of those like those shopping cart looking robot things just run out and just get fucking dogged by like a truck or something driving by because it was like running a red light, and the guy's just like, "What the fuck do I call? That was the robot. Can I see your insurance, please, Mr. Robot?" Like what? It's sad because it's like it's a thing, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's a genuine like dilemma. Let's go into AI for a little bit here. Do you think AI will get out of hand and become scary?
It already is, dude.
Hmm.
We talked about it in the chat, and then he doesn't show up for this. What's the new one? Chat GPT 4.0? The seal?
4.0?
Yeah, 4.0.
You know,
4.0. Yeah. It's like a Siri but smarter. Or
Yeah, you can take pictures now. I think.
it'll
and you
scan
can...
your room. It knows what's in what you saw it in the camera. Which
I'm
is
not
insane.
I'm not familiar with this. What is like all the mind-blowing things that the AI can do now? With that.
I did. Yeah, I did hear you can talk to it, and then, what else? Yeah,
It can scan like whatever you have in your. It can scan your room. Like
you
it
can
can
do
tell
that.
you what you have basically. I don't
Hmm.
think other stuff like Siri can do that, right? Like
No,
it just
no.
tell you what's in your room,
Not
Since
really.
it's only
what you look like,
Right.
and then
also sounds
obviously like
way too
Hey,
human.
ChatGPT, rate me from 1 to 10.
Damn.
That's
Maybe.
so different
Try that.
than "Hey Siri, fart."
no, but there's probably more stuff I don't know about because Hamid's the one who talked about it, but he didn't even show up to this.
Well, you have to talk about it now because you and him have this talk all the time. I know.
No, but I barely saw it too. I saw it yesterday.
I mean, yeah, same. I barely like saw any information on that, so.
I think what's
I
really
mean, I saw like a demonstration of it, and it just
Oh yeah,
honestly
yeah, right. The keynotes or whatever.
scary because it just sounds like you're talking to like a person.
Yeah.
Like you tell the thing to like, oh, okay, speak with sarcasm from now on, and actually like it sounds sarcastic,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's
is,
terrible.
is this right now? Can I try it right now?
yeah, it should be out.
I believe it's so.
Because what I use ChatGPT for
Because I used to be like so like against ChatGPT at all because I'm a game designer, right? But
It's taking your job and all that.
It's like people are like, oh, it's gonna take your job, blah 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 blah. I'm like, fuck off, dude. But I use it for I don't use it for. First of all, if you like I said this before, and I've tested it. If you ask ChatGPT to create code for you, it will. It's fucking terrible though.
Yeah,
It's
TJ, about that.
it's
So
yeah.
it's not accurate at all. It's like simple coding. It's not really like complex like what you do in blueprints and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
It's
Like
not that
the quality of code they give you, it's just like who would use this, right? What professional would use this? It's not it's like very low quality basically.
I don't imagine it would
It'll
be
get
for
better.
professionals. Professionals could do it on their own. I think that's more for like
Yeah.
people who don't know how to code and just want to code to do something real quick, maybe.
Yeah, if they just want to like if they just need something and get it done, sure. But if they're like when they say, oh, ChatGPT is gonna take your job, it's terrible, dude. You better get the guy who does it professionally because it's gonna give you an unoptimized mess.
It can only get
TJ,
better and better,
what's like
right?
the most complex code it gave you that actually worked? Or like you could apply it to your game?
I've asked it to. What have I asked it to? I think I asked it for like a past VFS assignment. And then when I ran it through, and I looked at it, I'm like, this goes against like what you call it. This is very like it's. I think it was just a simple calculator of some sort, or like just or like a function of like, hey, can you make my player jump?
Right.
The coding structure was terrible.
Okay.
That for starters. I could have done it in a really simpler way. They really went out of their way to get into nitty gritty when you do not have to, which costs more on the PC, and a bit like because a jump is so simple. There's only so much it can mess up. But the big tell if it's awful is if the structure is awful, and
So
I
it's
thought the
just an
structure was
unoptimized mess at this point, or it will be for the. You think it'll get better, or no? That's like it's probably it's.
can't say.
Okay.
I actually can't say.
Alright.
I don't use it enough. I only use it to optimize like I really want to get good at X. Create a schedule for me to an optimal schedule for me to get good at X.
I see.
That's what I use it for.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
You can use it for resumes. and then-
Yeah,
Yeah,
resumes too.
like
Like
yeah,
good
it's actually,
resumes.
it has some pretty good like hey
Mhm.
write me a 2 weeks notice. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd say
Because
it's pretty
even
good.
like my school, I mean BCIT, apparently they encourage you to use like ChatGPT to make your resume and stuff.
Yeah,
Really?
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
just don't use it to like
Don't use it
do
too much,
do
but then at least try
yeah,
to like change it in a way.
just don't use it as a cheat cop
Dude, I'm
out.
just
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what if we had this during like McNeil days, like how would this like fucking affect?
Careful, Mark. That's a
All
question.
we're all
Oh,
good.
that is. I forgot. Oh shit. Okay.
Well, we kind of already dipped into it now, but I guess I can talk about it.
Or anyone else? I don't know if we
Oh
went
yeah,
all the way through.
right. We
I
didn't
was
technically.
searching. Dude, I was
Uh,
searching for
I
the top
completely
one.
forgot
What
what the
was it?
question was.
Because this isn't like everyone gets a turn kind of thing. I'm trying to like just spitball, and that way everyone could just talk about their piece, right?
Mhm.
Oh,
Because for the
yeah,
most part,
yeah.
like a lot of people might not have like something to say about it, like you know.
Oh, Jay, could you rephrase the question for Jimmy?
The question was quite literally, do you think AI will get out of hand? And we dove into like
Oh,
this like
ChatGPT.
chat GPT. So yeah,
like some of the art stuff is honestly like
astounding.
it bothers me a lot. It's like
Yeah, no, I hate the art stuff.
What?
Cause I still,
You
it's
guys
like because
don't know
I
how I
follow like
feel
a lot
about
of
it.
artists and stuff, and like every time I scroll through Reddit and I see art, I
Yeah.
always like second guess whether it's real or it's AI,
Yeah,
and
Jimmy,
like
and then
it's so hard to tell at this point.
you know
And
when you're
it's
scrolling
just
and then
annoying.
you see the tag. Oh yeah, by the way, this is from Stable Diffusion.
But does
My
it
bad.
take
It's like
like
fucking.
doesn't necessarily have to take away from the art? I don't know.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
It
because
does
like there's no soul in
they
it.
yeah, they literally take the
Like,
algorithm of another artist and then
and
they
that
just
too.
put it into a generator and then they come out with art that looks exactly like the artist's, but it's taking like It's really dumb.
Taking
I really
liberties.
fucking hate it.
Because yeah, I
Yeah,
remember reading a thing about them
It's
saying that like
really bad.
like the chat GPT and whatnot isn't supposed like to take like only they're only supposed to take like freelance photos or like stock photos or things like that, but just because of media and stuff, it's almost impossible not to. And that
Why
was
can't
like copy.
ChatGPT, like,
Now they're
talk to me?
people are like debating if it's like copyright or not for AI to use certain things.
Yeah, it's basically like when they do that and they like take other people's work and literally just plug it into like some sort of algorithm and spit out something that looks exactly like their work. It's basically just copywriting. So like I just really hate it because like what is the use in all these artists who spend time and effort and hone their craft when someone can literally just take their work and then make money off of it because they hone their craft and they
Yeah,
put it out for other people to enjoy and display.
That makes
it's
sense.
fucked, bro. It's fucked.
It's
There's-
also the people that are like that actually try and make a profit off of it and call themselves
Yeah.
AI artists and
I
like
fucking
you
hate
know
that shit.
like
It's so
Or
bad.
call
AI
themselves like you know
DJs.
like real yeah whatever like you know they're like quote unquote like you know really good at making prompts like that's talent apparently like no it's not
Here's my prompt list, guys. Uh,
yeah it's
Um,
I will say though, something really funny I saw this morning is that this person was trying to rip someone for like AI art. And it's like, dude, how can you claim like, how can you not like, um, how are you taking work from this person? And they actually went to their art portfolio. It's like, wait, no, I was wrong. This person actually draws like that. And it's like it was actually like they're like it looks like AI art, but it was actually them. That was their actual art, and I thought that was really funny.
no, yeah, that's the most. That's the most insulting when people are like, "Ah, this is AI art," and it's actually not.
It's actually
Yeah.
them.
yeah
That's the worst
Because
part.
like yeah, we didn't have that problem before where it was like,
Yeah.
oh, you saw art and you just oh, you knew it was someone else's
Yeah.
or like someone
Some
actually made
yeah.
this. But now you're like, is
Second
this
You're double
guessing.
questioning it, right? You don't know whether
Yeah.
or not until you
Mm.
actually see the behind the scenes, the sketches, the final draft, and
Like
stuff.
the kind you
Yeah,
had
and then
marked back in the day. So you have to have something like
Look
that
it
to
up.
be like, it's yours. Like those like
and like
what you did where like you start sketching and you
Oh
just
yeah,
make
yeah,
the
the speed. What do you call it? Yeah,
time
speed.
lapse.
speed
Yeah.
Yeah, time lapse. Yeah, yeah.
and like I've seen other artists who suffer from like the AI thing, like where people just like put in the comments, "Oh, all your art is AI," when like they actually have to upload like a video or some shit where they have to like draw it hand out, which like it's so stupid. Like, why do they have to do it?
No, yeah, because
yeah
like 90% now is you have to show your work and then they'll believe
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
So yeah, it's like I saw that first before seeing all the like the AI songs and stuff. So when I saw the AI art stuff, I was immediately against AI songs, which like I'm kind of like okay with it now because I think for the most part it's just for shits and giggles.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
that's
really
Yeah,
like
AI songs
it,
are really funny.
yeah.
I think they're
they're not at the
hilarious.
I
level
mean,
where it's actually like scary and like you know
I mean, I just made a fucking song about the Titanic sinking in an anime opening. That's just it's for it's I'm not like actually trying to make something that's
Yeah.
worth something.
And
Yeah.
you're not gonna be like you're not gonna be damaging someone else's career or like their livelihood by like just creating some songs that like are just for shits and giggles or you
You
just
want
want
to jam to
to
for
like
something. Yeah.
It's
yeah
as soon as you start profiting and you start saying it is literally my own. That's where the
yeah
trouble.
and you're gonna take away
yeah
jobs from other people who have honed their craft. Like the one that like kind of bugs me is like um voice acting. Like there's AI voice acting now and
Yeah.
like I think it was Pat who sent me like um
The
you got
finals.
do you guys know George or what is his name, Craig Conroy, who voiced Batman? So
Oh, the
basically
one
he or Kevin Conroy.
yeah,
I'm trying to
Kevin
think.
Conroy, the one who passed
Yeah,
away, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Basically he's the most iconic voice of Batman. And then he sent me like a video of like someone basically AI like voice acting as Kevin Conroy as Batman, and it was really good. And I thought it was Kevin Conroy, but like I find out like it's AI, and I was kind of like,
Or was
I
it not?
yeah, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth because it's like
Bruh.
he already passed away, and I understand they're trying to like pay an homage to him, but it seems kind of weird. Like
Yeah, just
I don't
like
know,
move
and like
on.
I'm thinking in my head like he's a legendary voice actor. I don't think he'd be supportive of like other voice actors getting like AI versions of them that like basically take their jobs. So I don't know.
No, yeah, because from a morality standpoint, it actually goes all the way back to. Do you remember when deep fakes were like a major thing, and they started
Mm,
doing like
yeah.
Luke Skywalker deep fakes. What was that, Leia? I know like Hamid would know about this, but he's not here right now. But yeah, basically it comes to like a morality thing, right? Is it right to, despite they've already passed, is it right to do it still? But then again, Disney's the one who did it, so who are you to question them, right? It's kind they're the company who did that first, so I don't know if yeah, right.
Yeah, no. It
It's
just
a there's like a difference when it comes to small or like independent creators uh copying other people's work compared to like how Disney or like other bigger studios are trying to slowly implement it. Like I know they're already trying to like implement the AI process already. Like that's already a thing.
Do you guys think that AI is making
EJ,
people's like? Oh, go ahead.
wait, hold on a thing. But like uh EJ, did you know that in Kung Fu Panda 4, like the chameleon's transformation, they referenced AI stuff with that. Like when the chameleon is transforming, they used AI to use it as reference. Like so they took like you know how when she transforms into like an elephant or like
And she like
so
python or whatever.
transmogrifies. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. They used AI technology. Well, they referenced AI for the transition of the
see
animation. Yeah. So, what do you think of that standpoint, where
I
bigger
think
studios are now using it
I
in
think
smaller chunks, but not
see
direct AI.
I
It's just like
think that's
referencing
actually
it.
not necessarily a terrible idea for grunt work and things like that, especially.
Yeah. So there's
Like
that.
because it's the same thing is happening with video games where it's becoming too expensive to do things in a meaningful way in like a AAA standard. Having things like AI to like do grunt work like
Streamline the process.
streamline, so yes, it will get rid of jobs, but those jobs aren't necessarily needed, right? It's not
So
like
what's your stance on that, EJ? Like in terms of people referencing it, but not
okay.
technically making it the final project.
So for me, I think as long as it's not taking someone else's like um I guess ideas and like just making it their own, and B, it's not necessarily taking away jobs. Like I think for the video game thing, I think if it takes hours away from video game developers that so they don't have to work ridiculous like shifts and stuff where they're like constantly being overworked to meet deadlines that like their company set, which are like ridiculous deadlines because they want to keep up with the industry, then I'm all for AI helping out with that stuff. But when it gets to the point where it's like either taking someone's job or like basically taking someone else's creativity and then making it their own when it's not really, that's where I'm like, okay, no. But if it's just like, oh, they took inspiration, they used it as like some sort of general basis and then they changed it and made it like the people actually used that like AI suggestion and then but made it their own, then okay, I can kind of be like, that's fine. Because it's still people like at the end of the day making it.
Right.
yeah, as long as I think as long as they don't get rid of the creative flow and like the actual like heart of the project, yeah. But if it turns into something good like coding or something like that, that could technically be like negated or like used in like a better, not better, but like a more efficient fashion than like have and quicker as well, then I'm all for that as well. There's no need to wait for a new game because games are almost being forced to be safe in terms of like that's why there's so much more sequels of movies and sequels of games because it's so expensive. It's such an investment to make that they don't want to always risk putting it on something that could flop, like maybe Wish or things like that. Because like this seems like a lot of the new things are starting to like not starting to, but I mean like a lot as of lately they've been on a downwards trend.
And I heard like this is just gonna get implement it even more. Like I heard, future RPGs. Like I remember seeing a rumor saying like how chat or like NPC voices are always just one sentence, or like you
Yeah.
can't really interact with them. They always repeat.
Like Skyrim. Yeah, yeah.
People are they're trying to implement like AI, like generative like speaking, so it always would be like as if you're
Fresh.
infinitely talking to a person, like how we would interact. It wouldn't always be the same thing. They will
And
always say something else different.
and
But
in
that's
my eyes, that is a
using
good thing.
yeah,
There
using
already is
AI
a
like
game
as
like that.
there already is.
Yeah, there's a game.
Facade.
I mentioned it before,
Oh
but like
really?
it's like you're a vampire trying to get into people's homes, and like all you're trying to do is just like talk them into it, and you're just talking to an AI basically,
Oh,
and
oh.
it's actually pretty funny because like the interactions get.
Yeah. So what do you think of like those kinds of
What's
AI
the game?
implementation too?
Let me find it.
But yeah, I think yeah, I'm almost I remember EA also mentioned this too. Like the head founder or something of EA is like, we cannot wait to implement AI into our games. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, no, this is the beginning of the end," because it could be. It could be like they're more like, because they know that it can help close their deadlines instead of like quality, they're going to focus on pumping out games quickly and cheaply, which is basically what the downhill of the PS2 like late era was, and then into the PS3 where they just keep pumping out mainstream lame games. So they could go that way, or they can like do it for the better, where it like Mark was mentioning, it could like become like the background people talking, or it could be like maybe help them with the plot, but like it would still be someone's own choice to implement it, or things like that,
Yeah, like there's
like
already
inspiration kind of.
PG. There was a game that had generative levels, right? It's called. It was like
No,
every level.
there's that's a
Or,
lot of games though.
A lot of
or
games
yeah,
do
a
that.
lot of games. But like some of them would.
Roguelite is literally like
That
that's
is the
generated
that,
level.
that is the thing. It's not like, okay, yeah, generating levels and AI generated levels are different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because generated levels can be coded into. You take a
Yeah, that's true.
well, I'm gonna get it wrong, so I'm not gonna really say much about it. But my theory, but like how I would think it works, like you take a bunch of levels, you place a set of rules, and if the rules have been met, if the requirements have been met, you put this, right? You put this level next, and I guess that's what seeds are for.
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah, 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 that too.
It's a the seed is a tell. It's like, okay, this is the level has been generated, completely different from AI. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Here's another question.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh,
PG,
okay.
the game is called Suck Up.
Suck up. Okay.
Interesting.
Suck up? What are we sucking?
That's
Like you're
I,
like
I like
Because you're trying
like
to
you're
suck
suck.
up to them,
Yeah, you're trying to like
but you're
convince
also a
them
you're a
vampire.
vampire.
that you're not a vampire.
And it's an AI, right?
Yeah, like every NPC is like an AI that you're talking to.
That's really
Oh,
funny.
mm.
Wait, that's actually kind of sick. Wait, where is
Yeah,
this?
because like especially for like certain streamers who are really funny, it makes it like really good because like they
That's
just
a one.
go on like
Oh,
really
never mind.
weird tangents and stuff.
Suck up playtime game. It's 1.8 out of 5 on Google Play.
They look like the Wii U character,
The Wii U.
like
That's really funny.
the Me characters, right? Jill? They look like that.
You guys believe that AI is making us almost dumber to an extent,
Kind of.
especially with like
Or
this
okay,
the
We get
reliance on it?
lazy for sure.
Yes and no. I
I
think
yeah,
yes and
I
no.
would say it's the reliance. I think
Yeah.
it's the reliance on it, the fact that we're less
Inclined.
independent and we're more dependent on it. We're just like,
Yeah.
oh, I can find this information at the palm of my hands. I don't really need to like really dig into it that much.
But do you
Yeah.
feel like we'd lose those skills of like actually thinking about
Yeah.
certain things,
Yeah,
Um.
or would that skill
Again, yeah.
that's
be
my
turned
personal belief.
elsewhere?
Again, yes and
Oh,
no.
but like, is that not? What's the difference then? Just of like asking an AI about something and just googling it. Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're just shorting the time that it
Yeah.
takes to get the answer.
It's like okay, not necessarily thinking, but I was listening to this. Um, a fuck. Let's say eight. When did the Olympics start?
Like
Like long
18 something, yeah.
yeah, 18 something,
Late
right?
1800s, I believe.
A diver, a diver of around that era, tried to do like a triple front flip, um, and it was considered super dangerous, and it was banned. Nowadays, a triple front flip, something like that, I don't know the move, but triple front flip is an entry level move. Does that mean this little tiny baby child who could do a triple front flip is more athletic than the fucking Olympian? Probably not. It's just that the little baby has more resources now to to learn faster. And that's sort of the argument I'm trying to get at. It's like, oh, are we getting dumber? No, we just have more resources.
Yeah, no, I could actually agree with that. Yeah.
Isn't it the fact too that Google, like the actual Google search, is worse than Chat GPT at this point? Like I've heard,
Um,
I don't know, like there's a
Kind of. I mean, you
yeah.
don't get the
again, yes
straight
and
answer
no.
right away.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
again, yes and no. I use ChatGPT for like niche Google searches.
Yes, but like I feel
Yeah.
like that could also like affect like time or like our time, not time span, but what am I thinking of? Attention span, and like our like almost like ADHD like symptoms of like we need something now because I can do it right now. Whereas before we couldn't, we would just have to sit and wonder like, I wonder how that hurts or things like that. Where it's
That is beyond me because my lifestyle is being surrounded by tech all the time, and I wish it and like I'm very happy with it. That is my lifestyle that I'm happy with. So that's beyond me. Although I have been enjoying going out recently and like touching grass, getting some well needed
I've touched
exercise.
grass recently. I'm doing all good.
Yeah, yeah. Like touch like I used to in high school I used to hate the sun. I used to hate it. But now the sun is actually like pretty pleasant to me now.
cancer, man. Get it in your blood.
Yeah.
Get a daily dose of vitamin C.
Yay.
D.
Oh,
D
D.
C is citrus.
Sunny D. That's how I think of it. Sunny
Like
D.
Sunny D.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I
Is it true Sunny D is not orange juice? It's just a bunch
No,
of citrus.
it says even on the thing it says like only some of it is orange like genuine orange juice. The rest is like
That's
artificial.
crazy. I thought Sunny D was orange juice.
Because the trick that a lot of like different distributors do like that, they say like mixed like like real and artificial flavor, but the thing is the percentage is like real is like so minuscule that it's only like to say that it's real that they do it like that.
That's really funny.
Yeah. I remember liking Sunny D, and then there was a phase where I hated it, and then now I'm starting to dip back into liking a little bit, but I still don't necessarily get it.
When I was super young, I had to dilute it with water.
I don't like my pop carbonated, or like if I ever get like a pop or like something like that, like those Vernors, I like to like shake them up to like get the carbonation out of it.
I love this.
I tried those;
Carbonated.
they're just weird to me.
Hey.
My man's addicted to Milkus.
I just had it for the first time since Jimmy. Whenever we had that LAN party, that's the last
Yeah.
time I've had Milkus.
I always had
Let's
it
go
for this
back to the
LAN
good
party.
old days, boys.
Dude, you
Played
gave
Terraria.
Milkus and you changed his life.
I wish I was there for those line parties. They sound sick.
Oh, man.
Oh, we have one.
Yeah, you
Dude,
missed
you
you
did
missed a
Milkis
pivotal
and
point
what was
around
the fucking chip? It was like bacon flavored like ruffles.
Are you talking?
Oh.
As the combo, yeah.
Every time
Oh,
I think
man.
of Milkus, I just
Are you talking about like the
reminding me of soju.
potato, like the baked potato with bacon in it?
No, it's like it's a bacon flavored like
Like
ruffles.
loaded baked potato, like ruffles or something.
No, it
Or like
was like
bacon.
Bacon
I
bits.
think it was called like bacon flavored like ruffles. That's what it was
That
called.
sounds lit, actually.
Yeah. Just search it up. I think you'll.
That
find
sounds
it.
lit.
Bacon flavored
Bacon
chips
and
aren't
cheddar.
bad.
No. It wasn't bacon and cheddar. It was just here. I'll just find a picture.
Sour cream and bacon.
No.
Just bacon.
Yeah, just bacon.
Oh.
Bacon. I don't know, but that
I gotta quit yawning.
Milkus plus soju is so lit.
Oh, soju.
Doesn't it
I
grind
haven't
your
had
teeth?
soju or like
Doesn't it hurt?
sake,
Drink that shit?
Sake?
but I haven't
I
had
don't know.
either.
I
And
don't
any,
think I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had sake. Well, I'm going to have to. I'm going to Japan in like 3 weeks.
Oh, you lucky fuck.
the only like
Yeah.
Asian
Where-
drinks
there's a
that I
place in
think I
China
had
also, but-
alcoholic wise is like the that beer
Asahi.
yeah, Asahi, yeah.
That's
I didn't like it as much. I don't know. It wasn't bad. It was just tasted like normal beer to me, but it had a huge price tag because it was imported.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been learning. I've been learning about like tasting alcohol. Like the only times I enjoy drinking is I don't like it too strong. I don't like my alcohol strong. I like it.
Really?
I like it a little bit juicy. Like seltzers and Smirnoff are my best friends.
Interesting, because when
Smirnoff Ice is my best friend.
that
no,
might
yeah,
be
Juliet,
a
right?
the same
Sour- it is sour cream.
sour
No,
cream
no,
and
I was
bacon.
giving you- yeah, sour cream.
Ah, okay. But yeah, I guess for dipping in alcohol, I'm just gonna talk about it. But I think why I like it strong is just because when I drink, I drink to get drunk, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a social drinker. If I'm drinking, then I want to drink, you know. So that's probably why I like it strong.
Jay, did you finish my Spirit
get
of
drunk
present I
too,
gave
but-
you?
What I did was I added it to a 2 liter in my fridge of like cranberry juice. So it's like a
Just, like,
vodka
mix it with
cranberry.
vodka?
It's like one of those big 2 liter pop things of it, and I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
drank
yeah.
some of it and then poured like half the bottle of vodka in it
Yeah.
and threw it in my fridge
Actually-
for next time I want to get hammered.
You're not gonna save that for next campfire?
I might actually bring it because it's only like a
Oh,
week from
shit.
now, so
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, no.
save me
I
some
al-
money on booze, I guess, since I already have it.
I also get okay, last thing before we go back to AI
Yeah.
technology and all that is like I also drink to get like fucked up, but I just can't handle like the gross alcohol taste. So the only way you can get me to drink a bunch of hard liquor, you have to get me a bunch of adrenaline.
No, we just have to start you off with the silly shit. So you have to have like 4
Yeah.
Smirnoff Ices, and then I'd be like, "Hey, have this shot. Have some Fireball."
No, if you get me lit enough, I will consume anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
I mean, any
yes.
drunk I will.
Anything?
Whoa, okay.
Alright,
We're moving
Jimmy.
a bit wild.
Right,
here.
Jimmy,
Alright,
where are you
pull down
going?
those pants.
Have vodka infused Milkus.
Not milk. Is
Oh, Jesus.
And this is a white liquid.
Who
But
said?
yeah, give me lit enough, I will consume the hard liquor.
Yeah,
think
I don't
I
start
hit a
hard.
certain point where I'm having fun, and then I just keep drinking it.
Yeah.
Or like,
yeah.
'Cause he-
people actually have to like tell me to stop.
Yeah.
But then you have 2 more.
You, if I started drinking,
And then you wake
then
up
I might be
shirtless in
problem.
Garden City Park.
Wait, EJ.
True story.
You haven't like drank that much since like maybe you did. Like, have you drank since like or heavily drink since like our like movie binge hangouts? Like,
Oh yeah. Like
Really?
I drink with my coworkers when we have parties. So
and you don't get
like,
rashes anymore, huh?
Was it that guy who was on earlier? Did you
Yeah.
drink with him?
Was it
Oh
actually?
yeah. Wait. I actually have a drunk photo with him.
Nice.
one
Why don't you
second.
get,
wait,
dude?
wait,
Why don't you
wait.
get drunk with us? Come on.
Yeah, come
drunk
on,
with
man.
us?
Like,
What the
you're
fuck,
not
bro?
drunk.
When was the last time we drank?
I don't think we have.
none
Oh
of
no,
the
no.
feature alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was. There was a
You
brew
want it
house,
tomorrow?
Canadian brew house. There was. I remember.
You want
No,
tomorrow?
that
Okay.
barely
I mean, that was
counts,
like a
dude.
yeah,
Me
but
and
like
the seal had like
yeah,
a
we're in
Smirnoff, and we
public. I'm
barely
not gonna
drank
get
that
like
shit.
super fucking drunk in public.
But that's the fun part.
No.
That's like half the fun.
I'll do it. Dude, I'd do it if JJ was around. Yo, we gotta make the plans now. I'm so down.
I'd be
Yeah,
down.
next
No.
hangout, let's make it a drinking one.
Sure.
What the fuck, dude? No, dude.
Oh shit.
We have to schedule a private one.
That's her lock screen.
I want. I just.
No, it's one of my lock screens.
I
Yeah,
can't
that's
wait
me
to.
super fucking drunk.
I can't wait to take a picture of you like
Oh.
face down, drunk, in like a pillow, just like in a hotel room, just like.
I already know that you got JJ, you especially. I already know that you guys are probably gonna be more enabling than my friends are.
Oh,
at work.
I will enable the shit out of you.
Slow down. You're gonna be like, hey, here, have more.
Oh, absolutely. I'll start supplying them. You know. I mean, what was that? More? I'm just asking, like, shots? What? More shots? Oh, okay. Here we go.
Let me know when that
Did someone say
let me know when
shots?
that bar is done, bro. I'm there.
Oh, I just quit going to bars. They're too expensive. I just buy my own
No,
shit.
yours.
Oh yeah. It's we got all the wood now. We're starting to make the bar, like the table, but we just have.
Yeah, let me know when that shit's like done. I'm there.
It will take a while. It's gonna be like a slow, long going process.
That's fair.
Mark, do you remember the Airbnb the day before that I was drinking?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I remember. I was like, damn.
Yeah, and then
My baby
and then
boy's
I
getting
remember
drunk.
and then I remember we were thinking, oh, should we like drink again while we were like doing that fucking what was it called?
Ping pong?
The casual.
That casual.
With the ping pong game.
About that until you
Yeah.
said it.
Oh my
I
God.
was drinking. You guys weren't. I mean,
Jimmy,
we were so
recorded it,
close.
right?
I drank some as well.
You recorded it. for
we were
sure.
close. I should. If I knew we were in a drinking mood, I should have just got a fuck ton of Smirnoff Ice or something. Like,
No, we were actually considering like going out and like.
I remember,
Drinks,
I remember.
We were like,
Oh.
But then I guess laziness kicked in, and
Why were you playing with a mousetrap, Mark?
Because it was there.
No,
Oh.
yeah.
you played with a fucking mousetrap. I don't remember this.
We just found a mousetrap on the shelf.
Oh, those. Yeah,
That
okay.
was-
Yeah. No, I remember.
We were like playing pussy with like who can ever touch it before it snaps. Fucking. Oh.
Yeah, those little baby. I've
that shit's stupid.
I've done that.
It was fucking
Finger
retarded,
cut
dude.
off.
It
I
is?
don't know, like,
Let's do it.
I do.
I'll go first, and I'll like snap it on my hand and be like, "Ow!"
Like,
Do it
my
again.
bed, like, literally
I wasn't
on the
ready.
bed, like, whoever sleeps first loses. Fucking mouse traps on the bed.
First person that sleeps
No,
gets a
just hide
mousetrap to
like
their
hidden mouse traps
toe.
in the
The
cupboard.
nuts.
No.
Wait,
No. Dude, yo,
you just like slap it up, and it's like snaps on
Hidden
your
mousetraps
fucking
on each
balls.
toe.
no, dude, we should hide. No, because remember, JJ, you were like, I don't know who. Someone stopped me from like hiding a mouse trap underneath the couch.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you were the one.
Because
I
it
was
was-
like, yo, just-
Mark,
We were-
no.
I was gonna put like mouse traps underneath every couch.
No,
Wasn't there
yeah,
also-
you.
there was
Yeah,
like
but
a
Mark,
mouse that
remember
was,
you
like,
did that, and you
trapped?
almost forgot about your own mousetrap 5 minutes later,
Right, on the fucking pillow.
and I had to be like, Mark.
Wow.
That was already
Glue
there.
trap,
That was
yeah.
already there. No,
Yeah.
that was different. That was like a glue mouse trap. I was talking about like
Yeah.
a snapping one. Just put that underneath the couch.
Living in a place with rats like it before my dad's old place.
Hmm.
Those like glue traps are terrible. I mean, they're good, but they're cruel because you just come back a day later or something, and if there's not a mouse there, there's just like a torn off leg or something like that. Like it's so much more humane to just like snap them in half. But even then, it doesn't always work because like sometimes it's the back and but they're a menace that has to
Aren't the
get got.
most effective ones? Or it's like outside of the house. It looks like a mini like. Cage.
It's one of the more
Like
effective
bugs.
designs because there's like the rock technique where you just squish them. There's the there's also like
wait.
oh, go ahead.
Maybe one that doesn't kill the rat.
There was another version of it where this is an old one where it's just literally a revolver on a thing.
I saw it. Yeah, it's like a
Like
tiny
a-
shotgun that's like
Fuck.
attached to like a trap.
Yeah, it's just like a 6-round revolver that's like connected to a hair what is it called? A hairpin trigger or something like that? Where it's like, yeah, you step on it, it just
Shoot them.
full like Colt Python around into the.
Dude, who are the drinkers in this group? It's just it's me, JJ, Mark, and EJ.
I think Pat drinks too, doesn't he? Occasionally.
know. I don't know.
Not really.
I thought no. Yeah.
Especially-
I feel like he'd
especially
have
if
one
he's driving.
socially. Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that.
He's typically driving.
True.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that's like the
Right.
biggest thing stopping me because I'm like almost always the driver, which is why I don't drink as much as I want to.
Just don't drive,
You know,
bro.
I just realized that like the night before, Jay. I was like, oh yeah, I'm driving the. I shouldn't drink as
Yeah.
much.
And yeah, you still drank. You're
I-
like,
I-
oh, just
It was
drink
only
some
half the
more."
bottle. It wasn't that bad.
Only a liter. I mean,
It was only half. It was only
Wait,
A
Jimmy,
liter is
didn't you-
half.
Jimmy,
no,
you went. You still like went with Mark after that too, didn't you?
yeah,
Wait,
like to drive home.
Like from the Airbnb.
Yeah.
No.
wait.
right? It was.
I didn't know he was.
It was
I didn't know he
Greenland.
drank
Jimmy.
then.
No, he didn't drink. It was 2 days ago. It was the first
No,
night over. He
It
was
last
out of his
night,
system.
It was last night.
No,
I
no,
did.
he definitely drank like the night before too.
I drank the
remember.
night before, but I had a good night's sleep, so I.
Oh,
No, you didn't. You didn't sleep at all. You had like 4 hours, and then we went to fuck with you because we had to leave.
No wonder you like got lost, dude.
Hey,
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, the video. All right, you
Of
you missed
course.
the burn or something?
Of course.
Mark, you guys definitely stayed up. I remember this now.
Okay, okay.
Because Hamid had the test the day after.
Yeah.
So he had to
Homie
take,
didn't
like,
sleep,
right
and then Mark fell asleep a little bit, and then I guess
I felt so bad for him.
and then I woke up early because I always do wake up when the
That's
sun's
what I
up.
remember. I kept him up until 5 a.m. and
Yeah.
he just stand in the room for 1 hour and he just.
And then I came out looking like, you're up. That's weird. And then he's like, I just walked up. I looked at him and be like, you didn't sleep, did you? And he's like, nope. and then I was just like, all right, you want some
Jimmy,
juice or something?
Okay, Jimmy, about getting lost. That was because I was distracted when you like started playing the cyberpunk song. and I was like,
Yeah,
Oh god damn it! The cyberpunk song, like the end one, the sad one.
Yeah. And I was fucking on the highway. I almost swerved into another car. I was like, Jesus.
How about Mark? How about the big round oily butts and all that? I feel like I've distracted you. I distracted you a lot worse.
Okay.
I'm a terrible person to be in shotgun.
Those roads were empty as fuck. There was no one around. We were just okay. Whatever.
Yeah, I guess.
Too much incriminating from one night.
Back to technology.
Oh yeah, right, of course. Yeah.
We'll get drunk together. We'll arrange it.
Let's see. What creations do you wish we had when we were kids? That is like a thing now.
I'll just go out of the way.
Go for it.
Simple. I wish I had the Steam Deck when we were in high school. Because every time I carried Jimmy's laptop to like Jay, your old place, it was such a hassle on the SkyTrain because I was afraid every time
You dropped it too hard, it would like open.
Yeah, exactly, and it did. Remember, like the screen broke once, like.
So heavy as well.
Broke?
But I fixed it. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. I only use it as like a movie. But
I remember that because you had to use my TV as like to look at your screen.
Exactly.
Did it the like proboscis way.
I don't know. When I was a kid, when I had the PSP and DS, I always wondered why couldn't we have like a Windows operating system on those devices? It's simple enough. They just weren't powerful enough until like now, where you don't even need a graphics card to game. You can just, as long as you have like a good APU, that's what they're called. Like they're integrated both. At least on the AMD side, you can play games fairly well now with like really like small chips within like a size of like a handheld device. It's just insane. Like you don't really need a graphics if you really like. Dude, Hamid played fucking The Forest with us on his integrated laptop.
Rav did on his
Well, it was rough, but you know what I'm saying. It's just technology now has like progressed so much since 10 years. Yeah.
I'm still doing like this motion even though I don't have a goatee. I'm noticing. I wonder if I should bring it back.
Oh, it's not.
I really miss like the thinking thing because it was very therapeutic.
I still remember
Just do that
when
with the top of your head.
when you exited.
Sticking out.
No, when I do like this thing where I like rub the back of my head. I rub the back of my head when I think too sometimes, or like scratch my back of my head.
Right? When he exited the Uber.
when JJ was
Holy shit.
exiting the car, it's like fucking.
The chin went first.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know. I think it was cool. Fuck you.
Yeah, dude.
Jealous much? Yeah, I grow facial hair. You don't want it, trust me. My entire life I wish I had it, and then I got it. I'm like, I don't want this anymore. Just shave every week now? Fuck that.
I don't know about you guys, but I think for the most part, I think I got the technology that I wanted at the right time. Because I feel like if I had gotten it any earlier, I would have just been like, I'm already like super dependent on technology. And I feel like if I got it any earlier in life, I probably would have been worse off.
Interesting.
Are
you saying it's worse to be raised with more technology?
That is a bad thing. iPad kids, like, have you heard of those? Like fucking.
Well, that's just lazy parenting.
It's kind of that too, though.
Not
Yeah.
somewhat. Yeah.
Like, because I feel like if I just like if my developmental years, I guess, was just solely like, oh, just watching YouTube and like playing video games 24/7, like I feel like it would probably done me worse in the long run. But like I don't know, cuz like I'm just thinking like, okay, I probably wouldn't have done sports as often when I was a kid. And like if I didn't do sports as often when I was a kid, then I would have hated PE a lot more when I loved PE. I don't know, stuff like that.
Hmm.
So I'm kind of content with like what I had. Like, sure, there are some things where I'm like, oh, I would have loved to had like a PS2, a PS3, like when I was a kid. But at the same time, it would also take away time from other stuff. So
Interesting.
Wait,
Interesting.
EJ, what happened to that? Your famous tablet you used to have in high school.
The one that
oh,
folded, like
it's
the case that
it's
opened that folded.
The
yeah,
fucking like yeah, just to
it's
play
some
World of Tanks. That was the only reason why you
oh
bought
yeah,
it.
it was barely pushing 21 FPS on that
Did
thing.
we play it? Didn't we also play that older tank game on it, or was that Revs?
No, I think
Remember
it
that
was
there was 4 tanks, different colors, and we'd have to
No,
like shoot and bounce a bullet.
that might be Lang Hoi.
I don't think.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, EJ could be right because
Maybe.
I remember it used to be only on iPads. That game.
Yeah, Rev had an iPad.
Wait, what was I gonna say?
Are you still using that
Oh
tablet?
yeah, the tablet. It's downstairs in the garage. It's like
The
in one of
garage?
my like fucking bins that are just full of junk.
Yeah,
that
is
I
it
wanna
along
keep.
with my 3DS you took from me too?
Oh, my siblings are using that.
Oh,
They're
okay.
playing. They're playing around with like fucking what were they called?
Buttons.
What's that? No, the cartridge that has like a whole bunch of fucking
Oh,
games.
R4s.
R4s.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have an R4 there.
At least it's getting some use.
R4s are so
Yeah.
lit, bro. R4s are awesome.
Like the
Mhm.
Switch you have, Mark.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no.
Hey,
Damn.
Ouch.
tomorrow to steal, I'll bring my controller, right? Actually, no. Do you have enough controllers?
Like no, I think I only have 4 controllers.
Okay, I think we're
Yeah.
good then.
Yeah. Well, it does
Do I need
including
to
the
bring mine?
Pro controller.
Okay, yeah, I could use that.
Right.
Mm.
Trying to think of some more technology we would have, or
I
might want
got-
when we were kids.
I got one. Or I got 2 actually. Are we going in order? Or...
No, we can just go. It's not. No one has to go. It's just I feel like everyone probably has something,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, I have 2. One is ChatGPT for the way I'm using it. Again, the way I'm using it is I want to get good because I chose not to play sports as a kid. Because for some reason it's like I have a weird fear. It's like I really hate and fear that feeling of being really tired that is making my chest hurt a lot. You know what I mean? When you're so tired, your chest hurts.
I hate that feeling, but like it just makes me want to get better.
Yeah,
like
no.
get better to the point where like I'm not feeling that.
No, I know, but I have a genuine fear of that.
That might just be bronchial constriction or something like that.
Yeah, no, because I remember when I was young and I had that, I would throw up. I remember I had that one time in like grade 6, grade 7. I threw up in the middle of the field.
Nice.
And it was really embarrassing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's trauma.
yeah. So every time, ever since then, every time I have that feeling, that's why I don't work. I don't run, because if I have that feeling, I get really scared. So I can't do that. Because I chose not to do that, I wanted to get good at a video game. Let's say Smash, right? And the way I would use ChatGPT is, hey ChatGPT, because I didn't really like talking to coaches or whatever, right? Can you help me craft an optimized schedule so that I can work on school and have an optimized time for getting good at this game and teach me how I can get good at something, right?
Mhm.
Basically a
Maybe I
guide.
should do that.
Yeah, a guide. That's what I'm using for Tekkens right now. It's like, all right, I want to get good at this. What is the most optimized way in terms of time scheduling and like how to go about this? How can I get good at this? And it gives me an idea. It's like, okay, give it to me in time blocks. I end work at 2. I end work at 4. Give me give me a time block. What do you think? Like, give me a suggestion, and it gives me a suggestion, and I'm applying that right now. So I wish I had that when I had like no idea how to get good at anything. The other one is an actual piece of technology. Let me show it to you.
Mic arm?
Standing
Or
desk.
standing. Nice.
Really?
You're still going. Okay.
Bye.
No, it's
No,
it's
you're
actually his
disappearing.
chair.
PJ, come back.
Baby, come back.
Yeah, a standing disc would have been super lit.
I don't know. I don't know if I would like a standing desk because I'm usually standing at work, so coming home to
Yeah.
like sitting down is nice. It just
I would
depends.
want a standing desk. But again, like
Yeah.
with my, I think like my desk is a weird shape, and it is sort of like a L shape. I think.
Oh, you have an
I'm
L-shaped
curious.
desk? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
TJ,
But
I'm
it's
curious. Like,
I like
oh, sorry.
I have like a lot of things on my desk since there's like a bunch of shelves, and so if I were to like buy a standing desk, I don't know where to put all of these things.
Yeah, I get that too, actually.
Yeah, I really want a standing desk. I just need to think about all the stuff here.
I'm curious. Aside from like posture and stuff, what's the other merits of like a standing desk?
It's not really
Blood flow.
It's like it's blood flow. Blood flow, and it's just like basically your what are the what are the cons of sitting down all day? Just get rid of that, basically. Yeah,
Like
just
hemorrhoids.
yeah, yeah. Well,
You feel like I
Huh?
think when you're standing up, you're also like more not like effective, but like
you can
you
move
can't
pretty
laze
good.
around as much,
Yeah,
right?
you're
You
not
can
you're
kind
not
of like
your
pace
your
and things
life
like
is
that.
not as your lifestyle is not as sedentary.
Because I
Yeah,
feel
like-
like if I got a standing desk, I'd maybe use the standing feature once and then just always
Sit.
have it like at the lower level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at that
Yeah, I mean,
at
PJ,
that
you're
point,
standing
then
right now,
like
right? You can benefit from that if your table was
yeah.
a bit higher.
Oh no, I'm standing because I need to like start packing because
Oh,
we're
okay.
going to Kelowna tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow,
my
dude, I'm
roommate,
my-
my roommate's wife went to Kelowna.
Oh
No.
fuck, I don't want to see it.
Not for a good reason. She's it's a what do I call it? Funeral.
damn.
Oh
Yeah.
well, shit.
Wait,
Yeah,
EJ,
when we
are
get in
you,
our 50s, people we love are gonna start dying.
Yeah.
EJ,
Yeah,
are you
they
going to
are.
like
Actually, they're
resort
already
area
starting.
alone?
Wait, what?
I heard 3 conversations. I'm sorry for being one of them.
Oh good. What
Wait,
did you
EJ,
say?
are you going to like that resort area? Like the.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I heard Harrison
I'm-
Hot Springs was really good. Go there.
I'm just going to Kelowna, so
Okay, that's what. Okay.
But what about
Yeah,
the
I-
cruise?
Yeah, come on, guys. Alaskan. cruise,
Alaska.
boys.
The
I
final
know.
frontier.
I mean, it's not just me going there.
Actually,
Like,
that's a
me and
perfect
my
time to get
family.
drunk too, with the boys.
In Alaska.
Oh my god, on a cruise?
Absolutely, yeah, man.
What?
Free alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't.
Cruise,
You know what?
cruise on the cruise. bro.
Okay, maybe
Cruise
maybe you
boozing.
warm me up to
Cruise-
the cruise idea.
I'll
That's
start
okay.
you slow. Don't worry. I'll be like, hey AJ, here's a little bit of Smirnoff Ice, or
Imagine like someone else like.
here's this
oh,
little fruity gay little cocktail. You drink that, and then 10 minutes in, I'm having you chugging straight vodka from the
Me, dude.
bottle.
See, the problem with me and like the dangerous part about drinking alcohol with like for me is I don't know half of the shit I'm drinking. If you hand it to me and it's alcohol, I'll drink it. I probably won't like it for
Well-
the most part, but I'll drink it.
Depends. Like I remember me and Mark used to love Captain Morgan,
I know.
Yeah, dude,
but then
every
we've had like
time-
too much of it once, and then we're
Yeah.
like, we can't. Just a smell.
Hey man, it's been a while since we've.
I'll be down to try it again.
Yeah.
That
let's-
I-
picture.
That or like Jack Daniels. I don't think I've had like Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
the-
Jack Daniels is so fucking strong, dude. I remember I had it once at a New Year's party. Holy, that thing, that thing, like I felt it go all the way down my.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the burn.
I remember I
The
made
burn was
bubblegum
so
shots
real.
once.
The burn was so real. And but yeah, well, last thing on my standing desk is like the biggest thing I'm thinking of why I wish I had this is because I think I have Donald Trump posture, where my in Donald Trump posture is where your butt is sticking out. I searched it up. I think it's called well, Google told me it's ATP. I haven't been diagnosed, but like anterior pelvic tilt, something like that. and it's because
Reggie
because
wants
of
to make it pelvic tilt.
it's like when my it's because I'm the way I'm like it's because I sit like literally for most of my life. Some of the muscles just stopped working.
Wait, Jay, you see it? we
Good.
gotta go.
That's
We gotta go
awesome.
back to this, bro.
That's so sick.
That's like high school pick, isn't it? Yeah, it's gotta be.
Were you illegal drinking? No?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Wait.
no.
Of age drinking.
Wait, hold on, okay, hold on, hold on. Okay,
Underage.
maybe.
Nah,
No, yeah,
bro.
we were 18. We were 18. 18's legal. Right?
It's 19, Mark.
No.
We were 19. We were 19.
Yeah. This is
We were not in school at the time.
Good
Oh,
enough.
man.
Good thing that nobody watches this podcast, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
good thing, right?
there's no proof. Like that's not evidence of us drinking anyway.
It's AI.
Now all those
generated.
videos that you have, Mark, those are genuine evidence.
That picture is AI generated. You see the extra finger and the.
Oh my.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's called a
AI
penis.
generated. It's not real.
Anyways, yeah, that's why I have a stand desk so that I don't have Donald Trump pose. Donald Trump posture.
Interesting.
Back down I go.
Trying to think. You know what? I wish we had better video quality back when I was a kid because I'm sick and tired of seeing potato videos online.
Dude, imagine seeing 9/11 in like
Oh my.
HD. You see the jumpers
4K.
jump. You can like zoom in.
Oh my god. That's
Dave,
crazy.
Dave,
You'll have
you know,
facial recognition so you know who went where and when.
Dave, there's actually a group on Reddit right now. They're trying to find this like lost footage called LOL Superman of like World Trade Center jumpers. It's actually no, yeah. He's a
LOL
thing.
Superman.
Yeah.
Why?
I
Oh.
know. It's actually insane. Like because like there's like a group of like videographers who were like near the World Trade Center that when they saw the bodies fell into the concrete, and the FBI took.
Crazy.
Yeah, the FBI supposedly took the footage, but it was up on YouTube at one point during like the mid 2000s.
Of course.
They said
Nice.
they scrubbed it, but someone has the footage somewhere.
Lost media.
You know, yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
a really popular lost media this year. Someone's trying to look for it right now.
I just don't think that like plain gas can burn rebar.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's fine.
Anyway, back to technology.
But can it soften steel beam?
Can it really crumble? Like, never mind. I'm not. This is a whole nother talk. Maybe I'll have a.
Yeah, let's
Not
have
a
a 9/11.
This is not necessary.
No. No.
No, okay, let's move on. I'm sorry I brought it up. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
What are some advances do you believe that will soon come to fruition? Like, what new technology that might either is still in like early development or like isn't a thing yet, but you think it's going to be soon? I've seen this a lot. Like it keeps popping up in my feed or like I have a coworker who talks about it too and stuff. Where it's like those like it's like they're mixing AI with like full body like dolls and like making like actual like people almost like girlfriends out of it.
You can fuck robots in 2025.
Essentially, it's creepy. It's like Rent a Girlfriend, but literally like an object.
Oh, Jay, what was that show when we watched as a kid? It's like the Robot Girl.
Oh,
Life as a
yeah.
teenage robot.
That's a teenage robot is coming true, boys.
Oh, I've seen porn of that.
You see, like,
Okay.
I know what- I know
Of
what-
course you have.
what's that? Dude, what's that show? Or what's that movie? Her?
Oh, that one. Yeah.
That one's fucked, bro.
What about
Jay, what's the question again? I kind of forgot.
where were we? Oh, what like next? What do you think is the next advancements? Like what's coming up next in terms of creations, like advances and things like that? Obviously, it's like better computers, better this, better that. But what do you think is like aside from the obvious that's gonna either get better that we don't see it as a problem yet, or
Have you guys heard of like supercomputers? Like how they're like developing this kind of computer where it's like you know how computers at the heart of it, it's like it's just making like ones and zeros, right? But it's not determining the numbers in. I don't know. I don't really understand how it works, but like
Quantum computers.
oh yeah, quantum computers. That's the actual name, not super.
I
But
mean,
like
isn't that already a thing?
Is it? I don't know. I just
I
heard
think
some
so.
topic papers saying
Yeah.
like as soon as that's built, like AI is just gonna infinitely AI is gonna grow conscience and, like combine the two. Like I heard that's how like we get into stuff like actual like Skynet slash Age of Ultron shit. Because like AI right now is not really the AI we think like these sentient like computers like rebellion against humanity. That's not really like what AI we have right now. Obviously, right? This is more of like technical stuff.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know, like, the, what do you guys think of? Yeah, like, have you guys heard of quantum computers?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, yeah.
Here, I mean, look, here, I'll send a picture. There's like
Sure,
an
yeah,
IBM quantum computer that's been like a thing for a while now already.
yeah, that thing.
Whoa.
Like,
Mm.
I mean, this is like beyond my understanding, but like it's
What's
pretty.
with the rings?
The loop the loops.
No, like if you told me that was a computer, I would not believe.
Looks
it
like a
was,
fusion reactor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it actually looks like a fusion
I'm
reactor.
not sure what's in
Because
it.
the thing is,
though. What
they're
am I?
trying to
A
make
lot
it
of
like
gold.
Oh,
A lot of
copper.
fucking gold in there.
so
bunch
instead
of-
of like determining like either a one or a zero on like the spectrum or whatever, like it's trying to determine like the in between of it, which makes it more like
In depth. In accurate.
no what's the word they said more
Diverse.
no I forgot the word, but like to make it it's getting beyond my comprehension, but like it's basically thinking at the heart of it.
it's
It's not like a
basically trying to solve things computers can't
For
solve.
Oh,
itself.
yeah
sentient?
yeah
Mm. Oh yeah.
Are you trying to say sentient?
I guess sentient, but like there was another word for it. It was a
Omnipotent.
brief topic, but like
Omnipotent is something completely different.
basically
That's
yeah.
like-
Let's just say to simplify it, like
God.
you know how to like let's just say hard crack a password, right? Even let's say you put like your strongest password for a regular computer, it would take like
Decrypt,
a
encrypt.
couple thousand years, right, to decrypt like an actual like yeah to decrypt the code. But like quantum computers can do it like instantaneously. It's thinking like not just like the actual itself. I don't know. It's like it's really complex.
But
But
is the computing speed faster than my 30-minute break? I don't think anything's faster than that.
it boots up Windows in like half a second.
You guys ever feel that? Sorry, just I was just thinking
Play doesn't
about it.
use
Like,
Windows.
it's
Like 30-minute
you,
breaks?
you have a 30-minute break, and that shit is so unbelievably fast.
Dude, that's a shit for me.
Hmm?
That's
Yeah.
that's a shit. That's what that is.
Bro, I've been thinking about it. It's like, dude, there's nothing in the world faster than a 30-minute break at work.
I just hate dealing with people, so I don't at
Dude,
work.
I have an hour break and now it goes by.
Dude,
Do you have it like
fuck,
separated,
man.
like in like a half an hour, and
No,
then
it's
15 or
like-
something like that?
It's all an hour.
1 hour
Yeah,
just
yeah, you
straight.
just
Whole hour?
I think
I
that's
mean,
good.
yeah, you're like you're a manager, right? I feel like
Yeah.
Isn't
yeah,
like
no.
an hour break not paid though? I don't know.
Half
Yeah.
isn't, right?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
No,
but you're
it's
there for
the
like a
full-
long ass time.
The full thing for me isn't.
Yeah, say. Well,
Yeah, it's pretty dumb, but
yeah, I know.
Hey, youch.
Anyways, I think that thing goes so
I like how
fast.
we came from supercomputers to 30-minute taking a shit break.
wait, what?
I just that that was based off of me saying that it takes like half an hour to shit or something. That's just like you threw like one needle in there. Like this is the whole thing I know.
Takes you one TV show.
I didn't even
to-
hear that on my like when I was out. So
Oh.
I was like, where the fuck did taking a shit come from?
Alright.
Man,
Alright, sick.
what else might become prevalent in the future more?
Honestly, I don't have anything that comes to my mind in terms of like stuff that hasn't been invented that I could imagine coming.
I remember one thing that I feel like we're gonna start tapping in more is more like conserving oxygen and like CO2 more efficiently. Like I've heard like tree like algae or is like produces a lot more oxygen than trees or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And people are like going into like making farms and things of that to help the ecosystem and like
Is that why you're growing algae?
And
in
to,
your
like-
right now? You just
and to
conserve
like prevent
oxygen right now.
like excessive, like not to prevent, because we're still gonna have global warming, but like to help counteract it in a way.
You know, Mark.
And they're also
Mark,
going into
JJ
cattle about like how well it conserves CO2 and things like that.
You know, Mark, JJ kept his green thumb from the gardening club, so that's why he's growing all that algae. Because you know he's super eco-friendly. He really worries about the environment. You know?
Remember in like biology 8, or not biology.
Biology.
What was that? What was that one with that?
Grade 8 biology.
Not what the environment class.
Yeah,
Oh,
environment.
environmental science.
Yeah, that was grade 8 or grade 9. It was
Grade
8, right?
grade eight.
Yeah, okay. I remember having that, and I remember being proud of having like the low score when we did that
Who the
test.
Fuck was that like?
Because like the lower the better, right? Like the less environmental footprint. That was
Miss
the thing.
Thompson, did Miss Thompson teach that? Like, it
Yeah,
must have been.
it was
Yeah,
Thompson.
yeah.
Yeah, no fucking shot. It wasn't.
She
it was
loved
somebody
me.
else.
Like the OG Karen of the school.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was.
Jesus. No.
I
Oh,
had her
God.
for
She was a
math, science and environmental science. in
I'm
my
so
program.
sorry. I am so sorry.
Bless you, EJ.
I am so sorry, dude.
I don't know how you've survived
that
that.
was
shit.
She is
rough.
terrifying.
I don't remember what I got, who I got for environmental science. I don't think it was Miss Thompson.
No, the
Yeah,
seal.
Tom-
really?
It
No,
could-
dude, the seal skipped out on like the two worst teachers. He skipped out on like Miss Thompson and he's the one who became like the.
God.
Gog.
Yeah, he skipped
Gog?
out on
Oh,
both.
yeah.
You
Yeah, I
luckily
did.
didn't have those two.
Who did he have for humanities then?
Anderson.
Anderson,
Humanity-
probably.
Yeah, rest. God rest his
Oh.
soul, bro.
God. Anderson.
Yeah, God rest his
Ra-
soul.
Anderson
God rest
was
his soul,
rough in a
sorry.
different way.
He hated me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why. He just fucking hated me.
Yeah. Dude, I mean,
He just saw the frat boy in me that wasn't there, and
Yeah.
Frat boy in you.
yeah, because I can definitely get how I looked like a jock or something like that, especially since I was like crushing it in track and field. I felt
man.
so like undeserving of those medals because like all I remember doing is throwing at something and then be like, "You're good, move on," and then I
Jay, you got like into the higher level. You got like a level higher than what you're.
yeah I was a junior throwing in the senior thing and still made it best in province or something like that. And they were just like, "Damn, you're good." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm like 2 years younger than you."
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
I almost got best
Yeah,
3 years in a
Him
row,
and
but I didn't
Nelson
because in grade
Nelson
11 I
died,
dropped.
Rest in peace, dude. Rest in peace, Nelson.
Oh yeah, damn.
Dude, I love that guy.
He was awesome.
That made me that made me so sad
I'm gonna
because
it's gonna be-
I think I ran into him at Bin for Burgers on Granville.
Yeah, you talked about this.
Yeah, and then like a month later, I got news of unfortunately his passing. I'm like, really? I didn't know he he looked completely happy and fine. He recorded all of us and asked tried to interview all of us, saying what year do we graduate and what we're doing now. And I think he wanted to show it to students. But I didn't know like a month later that that would happen. He looked fine. That was so sad to hear. That was so sad to
two teachers that I would be very sad about going is Reed one, and then like Miss Tillotson.
Oh fuck.
I don't know who that is.
Because I remember
No, Miss Tillotson was
It's-
from
yeah,
Thompson.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck. That would destroy me.
yeah, because I love Miss Tillotson.
Yeah. Well, don't think about it now. They're
No,
like,
no.
Yeah. Don't think about it.
What the way I deal with grief and stuff is like that. I consistently not think about obviously, but I consistently like have it in my mind so that way when it happens, a lot of the grief is
Yeah.
out already.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And
Have you gone to visit Reed? I feel like you would be the guy to visit Reed.
Sorry.
I could. I haven't yet. I did
Why are you
once.
laughing, EJ?
I did like a year
Oh.
after I graduated.
Go.
Once.
If you haven't- no, you should-
Like
you
checked
should
out
go
some
again.
like because I don't know. It just seems weird to not when you're not a student in a school. It feels strange to me.
Well, no, there's there's just maybe actually no, yeah, I guess so. I guess.
What's up, EJ? What are you gonna say?
I just find that idea really interesting because it sounds like you're pre-grieving, right? But then like what happens when you see the person? Do you just like assume they're dead?
No, no, I'm not saying that. I would just
Jesus,
I would
life.
I would bring up how I would feel if it would happen, like
Yeah,
a few
you're
times.
You're like
Out of nowhere, like I would just be thinking like, oh man, mom's gonna die one day, and then that's in my head, and then like 5 minutes later, like, well, I'm over it a little bit.
Oh, hi mom.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. It's
Oh, yeah,
weird,
yeah.
but I don't know. I think it's like reasonable.
No,
Wait.
I can.
It's
I can
healthier than just
understand
like
it, but-
bottling it, you know. And I'm a bottler when it comes to most emotions, especially anger. I never let anger out until it like almost kills myself, and then I lash out out of nowhere and want to kill the. I want to fucking run around school killing Jerome.
There's that one guy. He has nothing to do with it.
Well, he did at the time, but
No, Jay, I thought every time you got like depressed or angry, you just took a walk. That's why you.
no, I don't. I'm never depressed when I walk. I just really
Well,
enjoy
you're
the
not depressed
environment.
when you
I
walk.
enjoy the environment and the peace and quiet. Because sometimes it was like almost
Depression walk.
suffocating hanging
You
around.
called it depression walk then.
No, I didn't. You and Hamid did, because you would
I
see me
mean, you
walking
did,
across the
yeah.
empty field, and you'd be like, "This fucking guy's,"
Oh,
the...
okay.
and then it's just
You
stuck.
don't know what's actually
Dude,
happening.
that's
but yeah.
a better coping mechanism than most teenagers.
And I remember because like almost every day I would see like Mr. Hender and I think it was Henders. I seen Close, like all the white teachers were just going on a walk down the park too during break, and I was like, yeah, cool.
Oh, yeah,
All right, guys. AI.
Back on
okay.
topic, right? We're still talking about AI.
What's the question? I lost track.
We're-
Advancements?
Advancements, yeah. What do you think is going to be the future advancements or something like that? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude. I don't know about future advancements, but I think kiosks are so sick.
Kiosks?
Kiosks. I think I have a feeling there might be kiosks like.
What's your reasoning? Why?
Kiosks. I think kiosks are super sick because I was at Real Fruit Bubble. I was at Real Fruit, a how do I describe it? Yeah, it's just a smoothie bubble tea place in Richmond Center that uses their whole stick is that they use real fruit. Their whole thing, first of all, if you go there, if you like mangoes, their diamond mango is extremely delicious. They don't have cashiers. You order everything off a kiosk.
How does that work? Do they weigh it afterwards?
And then like once you put it in, the workers are inside.
Oh,
They're there.
no.
Oh, they're
You
okay.
you don't talk to them at all.
They just
Yeah,
sit
you
there
don't-
and like refill
Dude,
fruit.
No, because I keep thinking about like like the demo game kiosk. I thought you were talking about that, but he's just talking about like McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm talking about McDonald's kiosks.
I don't know. I feel like I don't like
Yeah.
that because then you have to like make it yourself. It's like, no, I want to
Really?
buy it. It's the same thing with like self checkout.
Yeah.
Like
think-
it's almost like they're making you do your job for you and then making you pay and then making you tip for
Wait,
doing your
wait, you don't
job,
like
their job.
self-checkout?
Yeah, you don't like self checkout.
I mean, I do, but I don't too because I feel like it's like just it's a way for people to just steal shit now, right?
For me, I like self-checkout because I just like getting the fuck out like much quicker because there's
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
so
come on.
many like self-checkout stations in comparison to like having to wait for like
Yeah, but they always have like 20 stations, but only like 8 of them are on a single time because they only have 2 people sitting there staring
I
at
think-
people.
I think the best self checkout
is
I've
it?
ever seen. First of all, have not gone to East Asia yet, so I'm gonna go on a tangent, and I don't think we have shit against East Asia.
Probably not.
But in terms of West, dude, Uniqlo is kind of fucking crazy with it.
Oh,
I think Uniqlo's is cool.
yeah, just being able to drop everything in and then it knows.
Yeah,
what
you just
got, and-
drop the item, you throw your item in there, and it knows exactly what you got.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah. So I think if more stores had that, that'd be really sick.
Oh, speaking of that, like checkout and stuff. When I was in China in February, like there's like a convenience store like just outside my grandma's place, and like we were gonna like go to a dinner, and so my dad and I were gonna like buy some drinks from the I guess it's basically the 7-Eleven equivalent, and like one of the payment methods was you could just scan your face and you can pay like that.
What?
And
I've
like,
seen the palm too, where you like use your
Yeah,
finger or your
It's
palm.
probably attached. It's probably attached to like a social security, because I know Korea, everything is attached to your social security number, and then they'll get through that, and then your bank. They probably have the same thing in China. It's like your face is attached to your bank.
yeah, and everything's like linked to like WeChat because
WeChat.
you just use WeChat to pay
It's
Oh,
so
yeah,
like
like-
WeChat, Alipay. Is UnionPay only like international, or is that like a thing in China too?
I feel like that pay with your face
It
thing could be
is.
very exploited excessively. Like, what if you just have a picture of somebody and now you can get in their bank account or like just buy shit with their stuff?
I don't think they're that dumb.
I
don't,
feel
I
like
don't know.
it's. I mean, yeah, it's right in front of the cashier, so you can't really just put up like someone's face. It's very subtle.
Yo,
But
did
also,
you
I feel like the
scan this for
technology
me?
is good enough to be able to tell that it's.
No, dude, you wear like a 3D mask, like Mission Impossible style, just like a different
Oh
completely
no.
face.
That's really funny. That's actually really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? I'm sorry, sir. It says I'm having an error with your Face ID here, and you're like sweating profusely through the mask. No, nothing's wrong.
No, you
That's
sweat
really-
underneath the mask, so like all the sweat just appears down here. It doesn't appear in their face at all.
Comes out of your eyes.
Yeah.
That's called
Or
tears, but
nose.
Oh, gee.
nice. I think
Yeah.
that's about it for what could be in the future.
One answered.
How about we go into the past? Let's all say one thing that we remember as children, something like an advancement or something that fascinated us, that we thought, oh, that is so cool. For me, it's, I feel like I've mentioned this before, but it's how like well console games had to like condense games to get onto, like, especially the older consoles, how they would have to like condense things in like to a file that was so small because like of the. But I guess I'll just give an like example, like for PlayStation 2, how so many different games they would have to like fit into like the requirements of the console itself to actually have decent games. Yeah, because it was at the time they had to have some very creative ways. Like I remember seeing like one
No,
of the
yeah,
old
no,
Duke
I know what you're
Nukem
saying. Like
games.
you're talking about the limitation of the disk size because you can't make a game like any bigger than like a gigabyte on the PS2 disc, right?
Yeah.
Still, somewhere? Or
It's
was
a
it?
DVD size, so
Or
Yeah,
is it?
DVD
Oh, it's
size.
only
Yeah.
800 megabytes, so it's even smaller.
no, that's CD.
That's
that's
CD.
800
Oh,
megas. So
PS2,
that was like
PS2
4.7,
disc size.
like 4.7 gigs.
Yeah, 4.7
gigabytes.
gigs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Damn.
I
Yeah.
thought it was only 800 megabytes.
Yeah.
If
Dude,
you're playing PS1, then
like
Oh,
the thing
yeah.
is like if you think people made it poly because like artists made the games poly because they're terrible artists, you're completely
Yeah.
wrong. I think those artists in 2001 can make games look like God of War Ragnarok.
And
They were limited by hardware.
and they had like unique ways to go about things too. Like
Yeah,
for like a good example is I remember seeing this in Duke Nukem, one of the older games. There was a mirror in a bathroom, but they didn't have their engine wouldn't allow like reflective surfaces, so they literally had to double up the room in the background and have and then have like him standing there and you could see yourself, but it's not you. It's literally like a like an exact copy of the room that you could just like see through. It's very
yeah.
interesting.
That was no, it's super sick. And like something really important in older games is a poly count. You are actually straight up given a polygon budget. And your character, your asset can only have this amount of polygons.
Mm-hmm.
Now that doesn't fucking matter.
Now it's almost the opposite. Now like people aren't
Yeah.
worrying about condensing games and they're having these like 130 gigabyte beefy boys that
Yeah,
could
now you
probably
don't-
be like half the size if they compress it more.
Yeah.
TJ, what's the terminology in Unreal? The one where you can put like, is it called nanite?
Nah, I do art. Anything art related in game dev, unfortunately, is like mostly beyond me.
It's like the one where you don't need a render distance anymore, right? You can just have the pixel, the amount of same pixels on a detailed sculpture all the way in the back, and it wouldn't like cost your renderer to like.
I can only think of like. No, is that what it's called?
I think it's called nanite.
I don't know. All I know is that there's just one rendering trick where like only what the camera sees is rendered. I forgot what that's called. Fuck.
Oh yeah, the field of view one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It's actually part of the PSVR 2's like thing.
Yeah,
Where
no,
they-
there's actual terminology, and then I had a suggestion to include that into my final project, but I don't think we had time. But there was an actual like term for it. I forget what it's called. Shit.
Ask ChatGPT right now. Uh, this-
Good. Then I forget. That's okay.
Or Vananite virtualized geometry.
This-
yeah. Basically.
For this question, I think we
So-
should probably all have a chance to think of something.
I had something. Something in the wait.
So you wouldn't have that like glitching effect, right, Seal? Where like when you come to an object too fast and there's still like low poly for a second, and then it's high textured now.
Oh, that.
Oh
Yeah, you won't have that problem with nanite
I think
because everything's high poly basically.
isn't. Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm not familiar.
You would-
with Unreal
Is that
Engine.
more resource intensive for like PC?
No, it's not. No, they figured
That's-
out a way to optimize it.
Yeah,
No,
Like
you
they
would-
added an Unreal.
because they only like load it if they have to, essentially.
You know what's crazy, Mark? Do you know the scale of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth?
No, why?
Okay. Do you know that game is fucking huge? No loading screens.
Really?
And like that game is fucking massive. You know that game's Unreal 4, right?
It is?
Yep.
Really?
The entire trilogy of Final Fantasy VII is done in Unreal 4.
This
And-
ain't.
yeah.
Wait, TJ, I'm confusing myself. Is this like based off the same Final Fantasy that was on the PSP?
PSP. Yeah, PSP is the prequel. The original Final Fantasy VII is PS1.
Yeah,
I see.
Yes. The PSP
that's the one I played.
The PSP version is also the first game to ever make me ugly cry.
Really? Huh.
Fun fact.
No,
Fuck,
but yeah,
man,
because
it
I
got
heard
me.
that
It
the
made
most
me
popular one.
7's game breaking because
Right.
of the systems they put in. The story is amazing. Like
Nice.
Yeah, I'm loving it so far.
yeah, and like,
Like-
you can speak on the scale of that game.
Oh, that
Like,
game's fucking
yeah,
huge.
that game is
and like the
fucking
amount of
huge.
detail in like all of the stuff is crazy.
Yeah, and it's Unreal 4 because Final Fantasy 7, that team did something insane that I don't believe any other game development team has done yet, and that is keep the same team throughout 3 different games. Because every project, you are pulled away, like the team is split apart by the company, and like, hey, you're focusing here now, you're focusing here now. That team is under a contract by Sony or whoever. You guys are going to make all 3 of these games, and you are not going to change your team unless
That's
something bad
actually
happens.
pretty cool.
Yeah, and so that means that means their first game, that's where they learn. By the second game, normally what would happen
Oh,
is
yeah.
you have to relearn again. No, you don't anymore. Which is
You
why
can definitely tell like the difference between the first game and the second game just in terms of like the amount of details and stuff that like they added. It's crazy.
and it's like, and even so that means for the third game, yeah, guess what? They're keeping the same team, the same exact people that made the first 2, and it's all done in Unreal 4, Mark.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you don't have like that Kratos situation where he loses all his fucking like his sword and
Yeah,
whatever.
where he just
start of the game.
magically resets. No.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, I see.
no, yeah. I think that's really cool, and I think
Yeah.
like although Unreal 5 does have a lot of technological advancements and like really sick stuff.
DJ, I heard Unreal 4 is still like the major one most companies use. They don't use 5 yet, right? Or not as much. I think 4 is still mainstream, right? I don't know. Like I
I
see
thi-
most job applications they say Unreal Engine 4.
It studio to studio.
Oh, okay, I see.
Studio to studio, yeah. But Unreal period is the
Yeah, it's Unreal.
Real period is the one. Anyways.
What about yourself, Jimbo?
Um,
Technology you thought was really cool as a kid.
yeah, I didn't grow up with a lot of technology. Like the first device I had was an iPad when I was like 12 or 13 or whatever. So to
Was
me,
it
like,
magical?
it was all pretty impressive, I guess, back then. But I mean, I do remember being really impressed by my mom's iPod, which I'm pretty sure I can still get right now. It's like I remember playing like the games on it, and only the games, and just having a lot of fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
And like looking back on it now, it's like how I don't know how I even played games on this thing because it's like the
You're a
controls are
small
like
boy.
like crazy.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Did you have
Oh,
the
wow.
super minis that was just a square with like the buttons?
No, this is
I
the
had
only
one of
thing
those.
I ever had.
My sister
You-
had one of those.
But like, you guys ever played that like the block breaking game?
That's the
Yeah,
Oh
most
that one. It's like
brick.
yes!
it's like a
Holy
gauntlet,
shit!
and you like
Brick.
Yes.
spin the bar like in a circle, and you can like break and go through each level. And
Yeah,
I played that so much on this
it's
thing.
like breakout but a
Oh
circle.
my god.
And I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
like going back and trying it a little while back, and like it was so hard to play. Like I don't know how I played that when I was like much younger.
Jimmy, holy shit! You just unlocked a memory that I completely forgot. Because I was actually gonna say my when basically I got an iPod. I think it was a Nano. Basically, like it looked exactly like yours, but like narrower and like longer.
Oh,
That's an
And
Yep.
like the thing that blew my mind was like just having like access to all these fucking songs, and like half of like my like music taste I'm pretty sure is just from that like iPod Nano and just like listening to songs there, but I completely forgot there were games on that. And then as soon as you said like that gauntlet thing with the pinball, oh my god, I completely forgot about that. I'm
yeah.
still
What
so
is this what you played? Because this
upset.
is what I played.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
it brings back
vortex.
memories.
Yep. Oh my god. And like all those like special blocks where like there was one
Yeah,
block
like
where like
the
you'd break it and
triple
then it would like
shot and
be
like the flame
oh
block and like the
yep.
sticky bar or whatever. Oh my
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, I'm still so upset I lost that fucking iPod. Fuck.
yeah.
The what you call there was this game on like I had a not like not the meme Nokia phone, but there was like a Nokia phone with like actual like LEDs and all that.
Mhm.
But then there was this game I used to play. It's like I'm pretty sure you can find this game in like Brentwood rec room if you go there. It's like a tower. It's like swinging, and then you stack it, and then you have the next phase, and you have to stack it on top of the place that you
Oh,
pieced,
that like
and
you
then
see
like a
that
simulate.
in like with the claw machines, like those games.
Yeah, it's like you're
Oh,
stacking
there's
a
the
tower. Yeah, what is a stacking tower from a game?
Uh because the first thing I think of is that the one that like it's a line and it goes back and forth,
yeah,
and at
yeah.
the bottom it's
You can like
slow,
kind of
and then
Oh, I
prize.
found it.
as it moves towards the top, it goes really really fast.
Yeah, and they get smaller and
But I
smaller
don't
if you
remember
miss more
one
and more of it.
swinging.
There's
This
probably
one.
thousands
This
of
one.
versions of that kind of game. Oh, wow.
I do
Yeah.
not know this one.
Yeah, no, this one was on. I think this was a Nokia special. Nokia had this, and then funny enough, like the rec room has like a version of this. It's actually really cool. It's you know what? Okay, that's a technological advancement because I don't know how the fuck they do this because it's like you can see it from the screen, but if you view it from like the other side, you cannot see it. It feels almost like a hologram. Like what the fuck is this, dude? I cannot
Oh,
explain this. Like and it's like force. You know what? Next time I go to the rec room, I'm going to take a picture of it.
I haven't been
I'm
to the
going to show
restaurant
it
yet.
to you guys, and I'm like, I have no idea how to fucking explain this because it's so crazy. It feels like a hologram of playing this game.
I just kind of remembered one, but it's nothing I've experienced personally, but I heard about it. Mark, did the PS Vita have some sort of like touch screen on the
Did
backside?
yes sir?
And
Yeah, you
then
could like
like there were
Touch panel.
specific,
Yep.
yeah, there were
you
specific
could.
games that like incorporated into their gameplay.
All I just know there's like a demo where like you could like it's like a carpet rug, and then like if you
Yeah.
touch the back, it looks like the carpet rug's like folding, and you could roll the ball whatever.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that
when I
demo.
heard about
Right.
that,
Yeah,
I was like, holy shit, that's actually pretty cool.
and then
But
the price of the memory card was insane. That's what killed it off,
Yeah.
right, Dazil?
Yes.
Oh
oh,
fuck! If they just made it micro SD instead of like that proprietary like what's it called M2 or whatever.
not M2. It's
Yeah, but
it's a PS Vita only
it was some
thing.
proprietary card. Yeah.
M2 is like
Yeah.
something you put in your PC. No, well,
No,
we're at
it
M3
works.
No,
now,
not
are
that M2.
we?
Homegrown
M.2.
M2.
No, man. Yeah, see, I was gonna mix M.2 with that, but
I want an M2. I want an M. Wait, we're at M3, right? I want an M3.
are we? I have
Are
no
we
No,
at
idea.
no,
M3?
no, we're still in M.2.
M.2? Okay, whatever
No,
those sticks
TJ,
are.
you're
I think
thinking
those
of
sticks are cool.
NVMe, right?
No, like it's like
Oh,
it's
no?
like it's like a it's just a
Yeah.
it's just a hard disk that you like in the shape of a RAM stick
Really?
or an SSD in the shape of a RAM stick.
Really?
Aren't they just?
Wait,
I thought they're
yeah.
the same thing. I thought NVMe and M.2 are the same thing.
Are they? I don't know.
The seal. What's the key difference? One of them has an extra like divot, right? Because
The
that
the SATA
Yeah, here it is.
M.2
Yeah.
is
SATA one has
like
Yeah.
an M shape, like with two of those openings, I think.
right.
And then NVMe is just one of those.
Because like one of them is meant more for like laptops, right? Because they're weaker,
Mhm.
or like they require less power draw.
Yeah, that's
Something
an
like that.
NVMe.
I see.
Or like a desktop or whatever. Like a desktop
Yeah, so it's the one
M.2
like yeah,
Since
SSD.
the SATA style is it's only like limited to like SATA speed, and then
right.
NVMe is like uses a is all PCI Express, so it's much
I see.
faster.
Yeah.
Is this blowing your mind, JJ? Like we have this is a hard drive now. This is a really powerful hard drive.
A gum stick. No, dude,
This
where's
little
the
stick right
fucking
here.
Hmm.
That's a really powerful
That's
hard.
that's what I have in my PC.
Yeah, like this shit is sick.
How many of those do you have, Jimmy?
Just 2.
Oh,
4 terabytes.
Did
Both
you
4
did you
terabytes?
build it yourself or did you was it pre-made?
Yeah, he built it.
Yeah,
You
I,
built
I
it?
built it on call with
I remember that.
Mark.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay,
Your
never mind. Yeah,
3090 Ti
you're right. You're right.
build.
You're right. Holy fuck, bro, you're ripped.
Wow.
Take off those pants. Wait, what?
My pants are off. I'm wearing boxes. Or, yeah, boxes right now.
Wait, TJ, do you think this is more insane though? Let's see
Um,
one terabyte, baby.
1
That is
terabyte. Now
that
let
is
me
also
see.
another feat.
Micro
Yeah.
SD card, bro.
That's kind of scary, dude. I can chomp that down with my teeth.
I know.
That's
It keeps all
scary.
the
I can
games
eat
and
it,
shit.
bro. I can eat it.
The
I
seal, they're
hate
on
it.
like
I
they're on
hate it when
1.5
when I
now,
can
right?
eat it, bro.
Oh, there are a
Yeah, there's a
bunch
1.5
of
terabyte micro SD. It's insane.
like, is it available to the
Yes,
public?
it is.
Like,
It's only like I think $20 more than a 1 terabyte. It's actually not that bad for its value.
Well, everyone knows buying in bulk, right?
Hmm?
It's the
I
same.
don't think you can. No, some micro.
No,
SD
but I mean
cards
like
they
the
limit
size
it.
wise is the
Oh.
bulk part of it, right? It's obviously cheaper per megabyte if you buy a big one, right?
Yeah.
Because it just doubles for like less than double the price.
Technological advances that like fascinate me. I want to
As
put.
you were a kid, though, right? That was the question. If when you were a kid or right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think when you're a kid, and for me, that's like it has to be like something transit related. Part of me really wants to say the Disneyland train in Hong Kong.
Really? TJ,
Yeah,
I've been
yeah,
on.
I,
I've been
I, I
on
get
that.
that.
Huh?
That really.
I thought that shit was so lit. It's
Really?
either that, or a travelator. It's those things are. I love travelators. I don't know why I love travelators. I just love travelators so much. You guys know what travelators are, right?
I don't.
I'm gonna pretend like
You
I
know?
do.
Okay, I'm gonna show you a travelator.
Oh, in the
Isn't it
airports.
just a
Yeah,
flat
yeah.
escalator?
Yeah, I love travelators so
That's
much.
that's the
I
peak
don't.
of like fat America. I swear to God, I can't walk in a
Oh,
flat
God,
plane.
that's what they're called.
dude! Every time me
Hey.
and my sister were at the airport,
Yeah,
we
because
just
they have
go the
escalator, right?
opposite
That's
way
like
on it.
the.
Pretend it's like treadmill. Just fucking like jog across that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought that was sick. And then and then I don't know. I
You
guess because I was 8 when I saw this one too.
TJ,
When I've been in this
TJ,
one too. This was sick. This was cool. I love the Disneyland Hong Kong
really?
train.
Dude,
Yes.
I've been on that. It was no better than the SkyTrain. No offense.
No, but I was 8, bro. Hello, it's Disney.
I feel like when you're small, anything's cool, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was small, I was fascinated with frogs.
Dude, that was
Exactly.
insane. Dude, that's
Frogs are
insane.
fascinating enough. Think about like a roller coaster.
Yeah, man.
EJ, wasn't there like a Pokemon movie where they highly emphasized like that travel escalator thing?
Speaking of
Oh,
roller
yes,
coasters,
What
I think
movie was it?
it was Latios and Latios versus Deoxys. I think.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Why?
That was the movie.
No. Latios and Latios. That wasn't versus Deoxys. That's not a thing. It was Latios,
Oh, okay.
Latios versus no. It was Jirachi,
Rayquaza, right?
Jirachi Wishmaker, and then Rayquaza Deoxys.
Ah, okay. that
Oh,
was-
Yeah.
then I think it's just the Jirachi one.
Yeah, Jirachi Wishmaker.
I think.
Yeah, Jirachi
I was the
Wishmaker is the one with like the carnival people.
Wait,
I forgot, bro.
I'm trying to remember which was the one that looked like weirdly futuristic.
Yeah, that.
The one that's weirdly futuristic. That is Destiny Deoxys.
Oh, it was Deoxys.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Destiny Deoxys.
That
I know
movie-
this because I'm on a Pokemon movie spree every Sunday.
Yo, let me join, bro. I wanna like revisit those old movies.
I think the next one, actually, no, I'm busy tomorrow, and then what you call it? The next one I'm watching is the last one I watched was Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. So I'm trying to find the one after that.
Did you cry at the end of that one?
No, I thought it was I thought Lucario and the Mystery of Mew was way too cheesy for my liking. I
Oh,
did not
really?
expect it. Yeah, I think
I guess I didn't
the
play
highest
it.
rated, because I rate them too. The highest rated Pokemon movie that I watched so far is probably Pokemon Forever.
I
Which
don't know.
one is that again?
Is
That's the
that
one with Celebi.
No.
Yeah, that's the one with Celebi. That one was so sick.
My bias will always be either towards 2000 or
EJ, what about the Arceus
what's the
movie,
one
bro?
with me?
I thought 2000. I thought
The
2000 was
Arceus one where he kills.
fucking terrible.
kills
I thought 2000 was so bad. Like the only saving grace for it was that Slowking. That Slowking was the goat, dude.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
saying I'm
awesome.
just biased towards it because it's my childhood. Like,
Yeah, there
that's
you go.
like I have
I-
two cassette tapes. It's Pokemon 2000 and Pokemon. What's the one? Is it just Mewtwo?
Oh, the very first one.
Yeah. Is it just
Yeah.
Pokemon the first movie?
I have
Yeah, Pokemon
Mewtwo.
first movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that,
no,
that, I had both of those cassette tapes. I would just watch them constantly.
No,
It's Giratina and the Sky Warriors.
I'm
Oh,
down for
God.
that.
No, it's
Roger.
It's Skylanders.
Ew, what the fuck?
Or what was it?
Do you-
What was that
do you-
one? Stormhawks?
Do you think?
Oh,
Do you think
don't
that
diss-
portal?
Don't fucking diss Stormax, man. That
Dude.
shit was epic. That was my avatar.
Do you classify that
Stormhawks,
little
bro.
portal as a technological advancement? Because I think Skylanders walk so amiibos can run.
Aren't
What, the
they-
thing where you put things down on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
Because
people
that's
still
what
use
that's how
Amiibos?
amiibos work. Yeah.
yeah.
I thought-
Yeah,
I thought-
Skylanders
okay.
walk so amiibos can run, bro.
Oh wait, no, I'm
Because
confusing.
it's like it's an NFC chip, dog.
I'm
like,
confusing amiibos with like the ones that people don't even open the box. They just leave it in the
Oh,
box.
this
Funko
could be.
Pops.
Funko.
Yeah, no, okay, never mind. I got,
Could you imagine Funko Pops all had like NFC chips in them?
that's what I thought, don't they? Or no?
No.
Make NFC.
They have
chips.
numbers. They have
All
specific
of these
numbers.
are NFC chips for like Breath of the Wild and
Yeah.
Oh.
Tears of the Kingdom.
That's a mini deck of cards that you showed us.
No, it
What?
literally has like Link
No way.
and like Zero Suit Samus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
That looked like the
tiny NFC.
Joker and like a deck, like a playing card deck. Remember those? Mark, you've seen them too, right? Those little like
I know what you're
I-
talking.
Yeah, I know. because
tiny
they
deck of
give it-
cards that come in like a party popper.
Yeah, no, they give it at every like New Year's party,
It's just like shitty tiny gifts.
and then it comes with a tiny compass
yes, I think I have that.
and a magnify. Where's the magnifying
With
glass?
the magnifying glass, yeah.
I don't know.
That you
I-
never use. You just,
Yeah.
I think I still
Do you
have one of
classify-
those.
Do you classify that tiny portal as a technological advancement? I can easily see a case where.
I
people
mean,
say
I think so.
Yeah, that's technology.
Yeah, because like I'm trying to think of what else like interacted from something physical in real life to like, and then suddenly it's on screen like in a digital sense too, and that's the first thing I think of.
Wasn't there something like that that had like cards where you insert a card and it would like play in your game or something like that?
Oh, you're JJ's right. I just don't know what that. It could, for all I know, it could be like chaotix or whatever. But
I love
that's
chaotic, man.
I know. Oh wait, no, no. You know what it is? You know what it is? No, it's those. You know those arcade. There's like an arcade, and there's like a dinosaur game that was essentially rock paper scissors. And what it would do, even the Mario Karts in the arcade, they would print you a card if you wanted to. I don't know how you would get that because whenever you go to a machine, it never let you do that. It's like, do you wanna insert your ID? This is basically your save state, essentially what it was. They that's how they made a save state for arcades. An ID
Oh,
card.
so it's like an actual. Just
So
an
you put the
arcade.
card in later, and you can continue off where you were, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's how Mario Kart did. I know how the dinosaur game did it. You just put it in. It does an extra power. It was a dinosaur game. It was essentially rock paper scissors. It was straight up rock paper scissors. But it was an arcade game. I have no idea what it is. Dinosaur arcade game with cards. Dinosaur arcade game with cards. What? Why is this searched? Dino Duel. It's called Dino Duel.
That sounds familiar.
That's a face cam call the horn.
I love that EJ's door is like the only thing that's not. Oh.
Your ray of light.
It's like clarity.
That's just his clothes.
Oh, he's back. Leave the door open. Leave the door open.
TJ, leave the door open. I want to see who passes through it.
I want to see your dad shirtless in boxers again.
It's one of those like ghost videos.
That's such a dad move too. That's the
Oh,
best.
no.
Did you see it?
What happens next is truly disturbing.
Wait,
I don't know.
I found it. By the way, I found it. I posted a picture of it.
Sega.
Yeah, Dinosaur King.
Oh, Dinosaur King is what you wanna be.
I thought you were going to sing Dinosaur Train.
Yeah,
No,
see,
Jay,
it was a
Dinosaur
dinosaur game that's
2000.
essentially rock paper scissors, and you have cards.
Mm.
Oh wait, that's based on. I was literally thinking of the show. Like, I didn't realize it was actually based. Like, there was an arcade game based on the show. Because I love the show, or I remember loving the show. Mark, have you watched this? I feel like you have.
What was this show?
Dinosaur King? I didn't know this was a show.
No, I don't think so. Dude, I'm
Yeah.
the type of person who watch like Flying Rhino Junior High.
Shitty shit.
Hoorah.
Mark, you don't like dinosaurs, right?
Or Ruby Glue,
No,
Mark.
the only dinosaurs movie I like was like the Dinosaurs 2000. That's it. Those
No,
like
but
my
this wasn't exactly like a really dinosaur specific show. I guess I don't know. It kind of just reminded me of Pokemon. Or,
Yeah, it's
like,
Pokemon with just
Bakugan.
IRL dinosaurs.
wasn't
Yeah.
okay. The only thing I know is like there was a famous DS game for it, right?
Yeah,
think.
Oh, yeah.
Is that wait, Fossil Fighters? I thought that was.
Yeah.
Is
Is that
is
different?
Fossil?
No.
Fossil Fighters
There's
is-
an actual Dinosaur King DS game. I think.
Oh,
Oh.
that makes sense.
No, I think TJ is the one who said it. Fossil Fighters or whatever.
Fossil Fighters is like a different sort of deal.
Okay, no, but I heard that's the famous like dinosaur game.
Yeah, Fossil Fighters is actually like insanely good. If you guys have not played Fossil Fighters on the DS, go play that game. That game is
What would-
so fucking
Why would
sick.
just find a fossil in real life? I mean, Alberta has like a bunch of remains of dinosaurs, right? Something like that.
Oh my god, bro. Let's just go to like a senior citizen home. Just look at the fossils there.
Damn.
Let's go. Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Go to Lansdowne Mall in the morning when all those people are doing yoga.
Oh,
Or Tai
shit.
Chi.
Or yeah. The
Yeah, they're trying to, like-
chew the thing.
No,
What is it called? Chi.
Jay, you once called me
Chi?
that
Oh.
shit, bro.
Haichu.
I loved Haichu.
Tai Chi. Dude, that's
I remember
that's
thinking
like-
I was a shit in high school because I had money. Because
Dude,
I would like buy like a
yeah.
Haichu or like a muffin in the morning and be like, I'm so cool.
Dude, if you had a
So
high
cool, Tai
chew in high school, you were the shit. I'm so
No,
sorry.
people, you would just be like the pimp until like everyone
Yeah,
takes
you-
it away and you're like, well, I had one of them.
No, you're
And now it's
actually
dissolved
a-
and now I want more.
Dude, high chews.
I remember those
They're
were
really
like,
good.
I remember those were like criminal. It was like $2 for one of those back then in that vending machine.
I wish more like I hate like there's some cultural stuff in the West that I really like hate that it's culture here.
Like
But
what?
Something I wish that was culture like for like well in esports hard work and work ethic is terrible compared to the East. This is why the East will always beat
the West in esports and anything other than Valorant because America loves guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's just my little.
Oh yeah, you said that, Jay.
Don't take my guns.
But then I wish we had Japanese vending machine culture.
I don't want to see panties in a fucking vending machine.
No, it's like no, it's just like in every what? No.
Yeah,
What?
you do.
What?
I thought it was a handkerchief. Oops.
No, no, Japanese vending machine culture is like in every corner. It's like a Starbucks, but except it's
No,
it's
dude,
just
TJ.
just a really nice cheap drink.
Or like a coffee
Yeah,
machine.
I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
this is one of like the basic ones, but you can get like entire like udon soup, right, or something.
yeah.
I've heard the hangover drinks in those vending machines are like god tier.
Oh,
Oh, I've had those before, but not in like the
I'm
vending
gonna.
machines.
I am going to be drinking in Nihon, so I will try them.
Nice.
Damn it, you're
Nice.
spoiling the Japan trip, bro.
Nice.
Nice, nice, the Nihon trip. Hey, it's okay. I won't say shit.
Okay.
you'll just be our tour guide then when we
Yes,
actually
sir.
go.
I guess so. Yeah.
If yeah, at this point.
Yeah. Like, let me know. Let me know if it happens. 'Cause
Yeah, Jay,
I know next year I'm like.
What's the
super
time
thin,
frame?
but-
We originally said 2025, but
Yeah,
now
and now people are just like, no, I'm still not ready. And like, well, fuck. And to be fair, I don't want to spend like $3,000 for something like that, right?
I think
Okay.
I think it's gonna be more than 3.
Yeah, because
Ah,
I would want to go on a vacation with y'all, but I want it to be cheap because I feel like I would enjoy it more because in the back of my head I'm always like, damn, this costs so much money, and then I feel like I'm forced to enjoy it.
Well, I'm about to find out because I'm pretty sure my personal budget for like my entire trip,
8 cents.
it's like feels like it honestly. I think it's like 2 to 3K
2 to 3K with tickets or without?
with.
Wait, how long?
You can get tickets fairly cheap on the right websites.
Yeah, no, because thank fucking God for Zip Air. Thank fucking God. I want to classify this as a technological advancement because like they
Budget
figured out
airplanes.
They figured out a way to make like blessed ANA found it in their financial plan. It's like, hey, you know what? I think if we give these people really cheap flights to Japan, but just take away like the food services and like pay more for luggage, that we will increase in profit. And God fucking damn they did, bro. Zip Air is probably the only reason I'm able to go on this trip.
What about
Because
those?
It's like 600 to 800 one way.
Oh god, what was I about to say?
6 to so it's
Oh.
basically 1,600, like there and back.
No,
Round
yeah,
trip?
yeah, round like
Round
this is
trip.
round
16.
trip. It's like
So 8 there, 8 back, essentially.
Yeah.
Wait, TJ,
Oh,
how long?
no, I thought it was cheaper actually. Wait, let me check it out. Wait, I forgot what mine was.
TJ, how
You
long?
You said one way just there.
Wait, no, I think I'm tripping. Wait, let me look at my receipt. How long am I staying there? 2 weeks.
I remember seeing like seats on an airplane, or like a design for seats on an airplane that is like you're almost standing up, but you can fit a lot more people in it. Have you seen
No,
those?
Jay,
Yeah,
Jay,
yeah.
have you seen the one?
What
that's,
happened
like-
to those?
No,
Did they
it's like
just
on-
they decided not to do it because
Yeah.
one fat American couldn't fit in there, or
No, isn't there like one where it's like overlapping? Like there's a chair at the top and there's
Yeah,
a
it's
chair
like
at the
this.
bottom?
yeah, but they're
This
like
and, like,
stacked, and so like you are laying down, but you're like kind of
It
standing
would
up.
suck if a
Yeah,
person's, like, on top and
yeah,
the
it would
fucking
suck. Of
chair
course
is
it would, but
big.
it's not. They don't do it because it would be cool. They do it
Just,
because it would be so much cheaper for
No,
a
like
ticket because
a-
they could fit 12K instead of like 100 people in there.
It's just because of the way the airplanes are made. You gotta make sure like the seats are aligned like parallel because emergency exits you need to escape fast. So those won't work in a realistic scenario because you have to like clamper on top of each other and shit. Like
No, you
someone
don't.
might
You
fall.
could.
They
There's
do.
still an aisle. It's just there'd be left and right, but
No,
there'd be
bro.
more seats. Like if you like extend the seats so they're thinner, basically, is how that would work.
Nah, it's not gonna work like actually like practical.
Maybe you would know better than I.
And what if the person in front of you farts?
Well, it's not in your
It's on your
face.
face.
It's no, it's not. It's in your cock. Someone farted on your cock. Some people might like that.
So it drifts up.
Wow.
Hot air rises.
Yeah, but no, don't they have those like the air sucker, what are they called? The air ventilation on like the bottom of the plane.
Air
suckers.
sucker?
Yeah, I am in
You
construction.
know,
I know how to
Air-
do
okay,
air suckers.
Explain more of this air sucker. What is this?
Damn, that air sucker was really fucking good today. Oh,
You've heard of air benders. No, air suckers. All right. I think I got one more decent question to end us off on this topic, and it would be should we try to stun the growth of AI, or would we fall behind if we did? Do you think it would be worth like almost stunting AI's advancements, or do you think it would be inevitable at this point? Like no matter what, it's going to happen.
I'm just gonna put it out this way. Even if you stunt it, someone else is gonna do it.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like
It's a
if we
pet-
stopped, then like China or India, or they wouldn't. They would just
It's a
why not?
Pandora's box. We've already opened it, and it's here to
Yeah.
stay. Like
Yeah.
as sad as bad as it is, it's not going away. Dude, it's already in fucking Messenger. It's in Messenger, bro.
Yeah, yeah, Meta AI.
Yeah, that's just what. Yeah, it's here to stay, dude. You literally ask like, is this going away? And is this like a temporary thing in Messenger? No.
Even in Windows, it's here.
Yeah,
The Copilot.
Mm-hmm.
that's why you stick with Windows 10.
No, Windows 10 has it. As
Oh,
well.
it does. Okay,
It's on
never
a
mind.
it's on like a new
Never
update
mind.
now. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
See, I think like some like uses of AI should be, stopped,
Advanced.
and some should be advanced because there are a lot of useful, like actually good applications of AI happening around the world. Like for example, I mean, I took a whole like program on like digital health, which is like the use of AI and machine learning in healthcare, and like that's a new field that is like just emerging, and like there's a lot of like technologies coming out of that that would actually benefit like just the general healthcare scene. And I feel like without it, it would actually be detrimental in some ways.
Right.
So,
That would make sense because there is ways that it's benefiting a lot of fields, but at the same time, it's like people are using it maliciously and like using it to decrypt passwords and things like that. Yeah. But I guess in time, it's always going to be a tug of war of like maliciousness and like counteracting that. Same way it was with like hackers nowadays, right? There's always going to be hackers. It's just a matter of how long until they get to like what we have, like we have to consistently fight against that with like new malwares and things like that, and advance that field as well. Which, hey, maybe AI will help with that too. Maybe it will help hack their own defense program.
I don't know, man. I think it's so insanely tough to say. I don't know. Maybe it's just me trying to play like, ignorance is bliss. But then at least in terms of like what it is right now, I'm decently happy with it. Because ChatGPT is definitely helping me with if I can't search it up in Google, then like ChatGPT is like good for it. Like I can't ask Google to make me a schedule.
Right.
So I don't want to stunt that growth.
Well, on that note, I think I'm done in terms of my questions that I've made. Does anyone else have any questions or anything they would want to talk about? Doesn't necessarily have to be like AI related, but just in general.
Not really. I'm down to make plans to drink though. Sounds fun.
For sure.
I haven't drank with
Yeah,
I haven't
yo,
drank
Yo,
with-
we gotta go to
next time,
Playland too.
Yeah, I haven't drank with the boys. I know you mentioned that. When did you plan to do that?
I don't know. I
When did you
just
plan
heard
to
it was
do that?
opening up tomorrow, and I was like, oh yeah, we should
Oh,
go
yeah.
sometime this year.
If you want to go sometime this year, then I'm pretty sure at least I'm unable to as much as I want to.
Wait, so Jay, are you serious about the cruise?
Of course I am. I want to go on the cruise.
Alright.
But aren't you?
No, yeah, I am. I'm down.
I feel like that would be a great like mini like practice trip for everybody too.
Yeah,
Because it's like what, a week or something like that.
because the berth is already at like Vancouver. Like they dock the.
Yeah,
ship
we don't gotta go
so-
far, and it does
Yeah,
round
literally
trips,
just take
so
the
we don't have to
SkyTrain,
worry
yeah.
about being stuck in Alaska or something. Pretty sure there's greyhounds too if we wanted to greyhound back, but
All the way from Alaska.
with the boys.
It's gonna be all-
Mark, what trip was it that you and I were just listening to like spaghetti's ready?
Oh,
That
dude,
like Eminem spaghetti funny thing.
That was the Castle Fun part.
Was it?
It was, dude.
Damn. Good
Oh, man,
times.
that was honestly that was the best. What's it? What are they called?
Field trips? Like the year-end
Yeah.
activities?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Activity day.
Yeah, some of them really sucked. What was the one we were just playing frisbee in a park with like
One. Oh fuck.
of
dude.
that birdhouse or
Dude.
whatever?
That's the funniest part. I vlogged that one, but not the Castle Fun part for some reason.
That's a fun park was so.
I don't remember what years we did.
The grade 9 one was the.
I think by far all the like year-end activities kind of thing. There's only one that trumps them all for me, and that would be like to go to like Camp Jubilee.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
it
like
was-
like ideas that we had.
Or no, like
No, no, he's talking about
trips in
school
general.
stuff.
That like school planned.
You go to Camp Jubilee as a
Yeah,
dog.
but,
trips.
Like we never actually ended up going to Camp
No, because-
Jubilee. Are you
Yeah, we
talking about,
did.
Like,
It was a lie, right? Right? TJ?
I went to
They
Jubilee.
think, no,
no, but
High
like
school.
activity day at high school.
Oh no, not in high school. I just mean in general, like
TJ, remember that
school
Mr.
activities.
Andrew gaslit us into like believing we're gonna go camping and at the end of grade 12 or some shit.
That's
No,
like-
I never really believed it.
Hmm.
I was kind of just like, maybe.
No,
but-
I don't know.
No,
man.
it's, you probably just
Alright.
gaslighting us.
Probably.
Like I never really believed it because I'm just thinking like, okay, we're a bunch of fucking like basically almost adults, and we're all gonna be in cabins. Yeah, that's
Oh, that'd be some serious fucking.
I like how you like. I
That
like
would be
how-
some shagging in the woods. There would be some stumps that be used,
Dude,
boy.
Someone is coming out pregnant.
yeah.
Someone
So,
is coming out
It's
pregnant.
probably not
Well,
the best thing.
This is
Oh,
true.
I
But-
disagree.
But it'd be so fun, bro.
But-
Hey, I really enjoyed Apex for what it's.
Apex was good.
Apex
Too.
was
Apex
good.
was really good too. It was good.
Apex
Oh,
was.
wait,
Is there
what-
still
what-
like a thing like that here?
I think they got rid of the
Apex
one in
is
Richmond,
good.
right? The one in
Apex
Richmond's
is
gone.
I think the
Silver City
what's
has
the
one.
by, yeah, the one by Silver City is still there. I think.
It's
I
not
wish
as
we
good,
can
but yeah.
rent-
It's old, though.
I wish I could if I had all the money in the world, I wish I could rent out Go Bananas.
Dude, you don't want to. Those like jungle gyms are meant for kids. I remember I wasn't even that old. I was like 12 and I went through one and I was like, God, I don't fit in most of these. I was always hunched over, slumped like a golem, just trying to go through like different things.
Oh, dude, I
The
want
ceilings
to,
are
like-
high.
I wish someone made like an adult version of Jungle.
Yeah, that'd be
Bananas.
fun.
That'd be so sick.
That'd be amazing.
Is there an adult gym? There has to be one somewhere. Adult jungle gym.
I feel like
adult.
that'd just be an excuse for people to have sex in it.
Even better.
Dog.
Gotta lube up that slide somehow.
Is there an adult like? Adult jungle gym for adults.
I feel like that's an untapped market, man. A lot of adults nowadays want to act like kids.
No, Jimmy, it's called what's that? Parkour
like-
channel. People just
Or-
jumping.
Dora?
Yeah, just jumping through buildings. and shit.
What'd you say? What was it?
Horror, like horror.
Oh.
E instead of H.
Okay. Sorer.
Yeah,
I need to get back
very
to watching them. man.
very underrated. I'm pretty sure this trip was like a backup plan. And although I don't like sports, for some reason I did enjoy it. Didn't we go to like an indoor beach?
Yes,
Oh,
six pack.
yeah.
Or was I
Yeah.
think it was
Yeah,
called
whatever
six
that
pack.
was called.
I actually kind of
think
enjoyed
so.
that. Not gonna lie.
With like the arrows? Like the
Yeah.
marshmallow bows? Yeah, those are fun.
Well, it's fine.
Oh, you guys did that shit?
Oh yeah, man. Fuck yeah. I decked Addison
I
right
don't
in the
know- I
head
don't
with
know what I
those
did,
with
but,
those things, man.
I don't know what I did, but I
I was a
I
big
remember
target, but I
having
hit
fun.
hard with the arrows.
You know, Jimmy, you brought up a good point. Maybe I am traumatized from that one time I puked in the middle of the park, so that's why every time I get the
Yeah,
chest
yeah.
feeling.
I know how that is because like I remember like getting like a reaction when I was younger eating a kiwi, and now I'm like scared of eating them, and I think I'm allergic to them, which I'm pretty sure I still am, but like I think it's mostly psychological though.
Like it's not a bad allergic, but it's like you are allergic and you think it's worse
I
than it
think
is.
I am allergic though, because I'm allergic to a lot of fruit, and kiwi particularly gives my like makes my heart ache
Fruit
when
or
I eat it.
citrus?
Oh.
Fruit, because I
Fruit.
have hay fever, and like like one of the symptoms of it is like being like allergic to a lot of fruits.
So bananas, apples, no go.
Like a lot, like like peaches, melons,
Peaches,
pineapple, or not
melon,
pineapple, like
mangoes.
some orange, not mango,
Oh, thank the Lord.
cherry, I think, kiwi,
Okay.
just a ton of like not like like serious. Like I can still eat it. It's just makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, okay.
That
Mm.
kind of thing.
You have a slight reaction to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Righto, righto.
Do you guys want to play guess the game, or do you want to?
I have a side job tomorrow. I can't.
Fug.
Right, yeah, you gotta go at 11.
Oh, you have to go now?
Not really. No, no, I'm not working tomorrow. It's just I am, but like not through my job. It's a bit later.
Okay.
So if we want to
you
keep talking, I
can't
can.
do puzzles and stuff?
One more time.
You can't do puzzles and stuff?
I guess I could. It's just I want to get some sleep. I'm tired as hell, man.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You did
Yeah.
just that was your time. Okay.
I'm still in my work shirt and like
All right.
boxes
Close
I
up podcast then.
worked all day on.
Or you can close up podcast then.
You know what? Fuck it. I can do puzzles for a bit. Yeah, I can do puzzles. I'm just not gonna be as great as I should. I'm gonna stop recording.
All right, close us out.
Oh,
Close
you're
us
not
out.
gonna properly close the podcast. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording.
Well, no, I didn't yet. I was gonna do an outro. That's why I was.
Oh,
Ooh, give me the outro, Jay.
yeah, come on, Jay.
Bye.
Wait, let me zoom in on your screen.
Yeah, zoom in onto his screen
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
just
go,
end the
go.
recording there.
Bye. Okay, fine.
My sponsors.
Thank you
my
everybody
dad.
for watching and listening and getting yourselves involved in our ideas of technology. Remember, no one here is an expert, myself included. If you have contrarian opinions, go fuck yourself. Toodles.